And this is a very important game for both sides here. So Strathalbyn just hovering just out the 5 at the moment, and Encounter Bay just in the 5. So a win here could probably nearly get closer to sealing a spot here for Encounter Bay. Hard run to get home for both of them. So this is a very important game indeed. The next important game is, like I said, is about 40 k's up the road here to Langhorne Creek, where they taken on the McLaren side, which Encounter Bay got rid of last week in a pretty good fashion. So interesting
where the
games
grand
coming up.
final will be nifty too,
Yeah.
at Langhorne Creek
in the beautiful wine country.
7 weeks' time.
Ready to rock and roll. Strathalbyn a kick into the left of screen. Umpire has the footy. We're going to throw her up in the middle. She's a little bit boggy up there in the cricket pitch in the middle, but Callum Tonkin gets the first tap down. He gets it down to his rover. He's all wrapped up, and the umpire will move in and ball up. Up they go again. Plenty of pushing and shoving. Callum uses his way forward. Strath gets a double tap over the back. Handball there through from Crispin. Crispin gets it wide around there, back into his place there, inclining. Down the line, but intercepted there. It's time by Strath out on the far side wing.
McNamara.
So McNamara looking for some drive, going to penetrate it, throw up to the true centre half forward.
Gee,
It's a loose one about that. The wind
bit.
does carry it, doesn't it? Ball comes to ground, and Canterbury got their hands to it. Bulldogs in up on the bottom. He gets pushed down on the footy. Umpire will come out and ball up directly 40 metres out in front of Strath goals. Flicker up in the air again. Tonkin goes forward. Good punch back out. Goes back out to Heineck again. He's got to gather the footy, always overrun it. Got some hands coming in there from Westy. He's got it, but he's been well tackled and well held. And Westy, Trev.
Certainly is. It's on the forward flank for Strathalbyn, kicking towards the town of Adelaide in the hills. Up they go, breaking out there is Encounter Bay in Tonkin. Tonkin goes out wide, turns around, picks all up. Bays get off of there, but he rolls out and loses the ball, and there's a scruffle on over there, so they're into it already. They turn around, the ball has gone over the boundary line, this time forward for Encounter Bay.
He's going to give a free kick? No.
Nah, the boundary umpire's got him.
Yeah.
And here comes, that's a good high throw, that one. Beautiful. Up they go. Tonkin gets it for Encounter Bay. Handball comes back because he's tackled. Now there's a snap around the body. Comes forward. Strath goes up. Bang! He's met forward line and down he goes. The umpire says high. Free kick, Strathalbyn. And turns around. Quickly plays on. Comes to the clubroom side. Comes out here quickly there. And that one is Greenbank. Greenbank for Strath. And he burns it. Turns around and finds out the player in Bulldogs, who's a regular player and good player for Encounter Bay. He goes up over the heads of the players. Out they come. Strath battle each other. Off they come. Pushes through. Goes back over there. Bulldog can't get to it again. Turns around. Hits the ground. Crispin comes in. Finds out on the ground after that. She comes around for a ball up on the true wing position here for the clubroom side. Kevy.
Right, umpire throws the ball up high. Have a go. Tonkin got the knock, but straight to the opposition down there, and Strathalbyn with it now. Go almost down to the 50. Coming out there, the ball should have been marked there by Mark Elliott. Couldn't complete it though. Over it goes there to Callum Tonkin, and he's on the ground. A couple of players there get up, and the umpire will get hold of the ball and throw it up. Almost right in the centre of the ground. Knock taken down there by Strath. Ball's on the ground though. Strathalbyn trying to burrow through with it. And the umpire says, give it to me and I'll throw it up again. And he goes, hasn't got out the centre square in the last minute or so. Anyway, this time they might get it out of the square. It just goes out of the square a little bit. West gets it and kicks it. The ball goes to the opposition though, and this time it should be picked up by Strath. They've got hold of a player there that's tackled with it. And the umpire says, oh, come in and throw it up, nifty. They hasn't gone out the centre square.
Kleinig again. Kleinig's getting plenty of touches in this first 3 minutes of the game of 40. Tapped down by Strath out. Quick, hurry kick forward. Hurry kick it is. It's going to the boundary line. Oh, is it going to make it in? Yes, it will. Strath will hold it, keep it in. Turn, look around, kick the footy forward. That one there was Pegler. Pegler sends us the football at one hand, at two hands for beginners. Comes through Callum Tonkin again. The big fella bounces up to him, just couldn't carry the football. Strath player in front, they intercept, put the tackle on, hold him to ground. And umpire will come in and ball up. No score yet. 3.5 minutes gone. That's the first term. Strath favouring the wind end. It's a good tap down. She's gone to ground, but all pick up there by Encounter Bay. That one's a little bit too high. Well broadcast. Free kick, Bays. Bays, the daisy cutter kick come off a shocker, and that is not good because Ryan Clark will go back, and I think with the wind behind him, we'll have a set shot here.
You get it from here, really.
Yeah, 52 metres out. The kick.
And this oval was a bit longer than it was before now. They moved the goalpost further back, so probably another 10 metres longer.
Is that because they didn't have to shift the 50 metre zone?
That's
Yeah,
it.
probably.
Cheers, kick on the way from Clark, and she's just off target and through for the first score on the board. A minor score to Strathalbyn. They are 1 point on her FP Ag scoreboard. Ball gets kicked out quickly. Trev out in the pocket.
Turner is Encounter Bay now, and the defensive side goes out, pushes it up. See the wind's trying to knock that down. It's a good mark in front there by Encounter Bay. That one there was, don't know, Hater.
Could be Kyle.
I hate it.
Yeah, Hater, I reckon. I hate
Gary.
it for sure. Off it goes on now. Carpenter puts it all up forward, double jubble, comes down. Strathalbyn picks up. Picked up beautifully by Encounter Bay. Encounter Bay goes off, and there's a reply. Bang, straight in the middle, goes to Nicholas Marshall. So Encounter Bay on the FP Ag scoreboard, 1 goal to Strathalbyn, 1 point.
Good start there.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Anyway, umpire, I reckon that one down there is Jensen in the middle of the ground, throws it up, ball comes down on the ground. Here's a chance for the player there to get it. That tried to burst through the pack down there was Thomas Neville, and the free kick goes out here to
Good judge.
Strath. And there's a player that doesn't normally miss goals here, and that one is Richard O'Grady.
To be sure.
Yeah. So I reckon that the oval looks a lot better with that extra length in it.
Oh, it looks a lot better since those pine trees disappeared.
Yeah, since the pine trees have gone, it was in the
20
dark.
years I goal umpired under them cold bastards and things.
He's about 20 metres out now. O'Grady comes in now to take his kick, got the breeze behind him, should go well over the fence at the back if he gets...
Oh, you put the mockers on that one, Kev.
1 point only. And so Strathalbyn 2 points, trailing Encounter Bay 1 straight goal on our FP Ag scoreboard.
Hamish Tonkin to bring the footy back in. Ever reliable Hamish. Did not put the mockers on. That was a bit of a helicopter, but he's okay. He's found a target. He's found it out. He's heading Clonic as well. He's had plenty of touches this term. Kick come forward. It's okay. It's found his player there in Daniel Toole. Toole plays on quickly up into the middle of the ground and throwing with Gamble. Gamble's got the footy. They can go forward quickly, a one-on-one. Up the top, Tyson's there. Gary Carpenter under all slipped through his fingers. Can't get it. Strath with the footy or soccer forward there by Tyson Neal. And we got what have we got?
Kicking
free kick in danger or too high. And the free kick's going to go the way of Strathalbyn there through Joel Hodgson. Kicking forward now.
They're
Gets
getting
some
some
carry.
distance,
They
aren't they?
do indeed. Ball comes up. Encounter Bay in front. Will rove Strathalbyn. Gets the football back out to Clark again. Clark gets it over the top to a teammate. The run on through the bounce is not too good. Encounter Bay got the numbers. Can kick forward. They do through Bradford. Bradford's kicks a dribbler going to the line. It's going to be a race on. Who gets there first? Strath gets the football, control it. They push it over the boundary line. Touch says the boundary umpire and out of bounds on the far side of the oval there, Trev.
Certainly is. Nearly 8 minutes in the first quarter at the Strath Oval. Up comes the ball from the boundary umpire. Missed by Strath over there. Comes down. Encounter Bay try to get wrapped up. Stolen out from his hand. Strath go forward. Up they go. Turns around. Edged under it there. Recovers well. Goes back in. It's not really the one though. Encounter Bay. Series of handballs now. Comes out there quickly there. That one goes out to Renshaw. Renshaw goes in. That's a shocker. Turns around. Gone. Holding the ball.
Yeah.
Thanks very
Good
much.
tackle.
Can't wait for it. It's got to go behind. So picks up there. And that one there was Hater again. He certainly get into this one, pushes it all over, goes all called out
easy.
straight through the fingers of the Bay player. Handball comes over, goes straight around to Jacob Wright. Wright goes up, gets over the top, play on, says the umpire. Comes all down, Encounter Bay gets the ball up. Out they go, straight over. Crispin, handball's inside, finds his player who's smothered there. That was Gamble goes onto it. Comes out though, Bays recover quickly and goes around to Thomas Neville. He goes into the centre. 4-on-1 here. Tyson will got tackled up. He's got him. Hold the ball. That has to go.
Good tackle.
No problems. Had hold of his hand and he couldn't get around. Spun around. Time he got his balance, he couldn't get the ball away quick enough. Tyson Neal goes out. Up he goes to Carpenter. Carpenter goes off. Reads it well and he drops it off the chest. Turned around the umpire. No, he's picked a free kick for now for hanging on. So Encounter Bay
I thought he had-
recipients.
I thought he gobbled that.
Yeah.
I think that might have been, oops, I could have paid that mark,
squared
but
it
I
up.
didn't.
Probably the kicker here, Nick Marshall's,
Yep.
is probably the better option.
So
Hard in this breeze.
Marshall now going for his second. Super dog with the kicks in the last few games he's played. He's been fairly accurate and always scoring. Oh, he's off
he's
done.
done that well.
That's the wormy Bernie that goes off. Misses by a mile. So on the FP Ag scoreboard, 1-1 Encounter Bay, 7 points, 2 points to Strathalbyn.
Not much scoring happening here. I think the oval's too long now.
Too long going.
You can't get it from one end to the other.
They're not used to
What
it.
was the extra length they put in it?
I think about
10
5
minutes?
metres each end, I
Okay.
think. Anyway, Strath kicked the ball back in. There's a kick almost lobbed in the centre square out there. Picked up by Strath. Can they get it away? No, they can't. Counter Bay tried to pick it up as well. Back it goes to Strath. No one can kick this.
Tackling's
And
good.
kick it in there, and the Baser got in there, but well taken down there by Strathalbyn, and I reckon that player might be McNamara again.
It is.
And McNamara's got hold of it. Back into the centre it goes. Oh, good mark taken by
Pegler.
Strath in the centre of the ground, and Pegler doesn't miss too many marks like that. Pegler now's got the ball. Got the breeze behind him. Out here, over Crispin's head, and a chance for Strathalbyn. Can they get away with it? They do, and O'Grady's got it again. Can he kick better than last time? No, he can't. There's another behind to Strath. Strathalbyn 3 points. Trail Encounter Bay 1-7.
Play on quickly out to Baldock. Baldock goes back out wide. Now wide he goes out there to Kleinig again. Kleinig out on the wing, far side wing, dribbles it down the ground. Marshall's underneath it, but he's been crowded out by 4 Strath players. Strath on the break, get it out quickly. Quick hands, comes back up. Inside 50 fish, he rolls again. The numbers are going to be weighted back down there for Encounter Bay. He can't control the football. And it goes out of bounds right next to the scoreboard here at Strathalbyn. So yeah, that one there just didn't come off hands too good. It's hard in this breeze. They've got every mark, every control. Bayes to get it down their end.
And Strath have had it down there for a while,
They
haven't
have.
and just kicked minor scores.
Yeah, blazing away at it a little bit. Ball comes back up. Probably even ruck contest in that one. Ball down on the ground. I think Callum
Too
Tompkins
high.
down there. Too
Free kick,
high. Too
Encounter
high
Bay.
for him. Oh yeah, it's away. That's Westy, I think, underneath the ladder. Is it? So hard to pick him up. Ball comes
No,
up
it was
wide.
Fife,
Out
I
to
reckon.
Fife. Well, comes out wide. Nick Marshall's a long way from home. Ball's up on ground.
Too
Strath's
high
in
again.
there again. Too high. That's
Strath.
Encounter Bay. So Strath now with the free kick. Can drive it well inside 50 with the breeze. They're screaming for it at centre half forward. The kick's
Oh,
coming that
it's
way.
got
It's a
the
bit
hook
too
on it.
late up on the broadcast,
there's-
but the hook on it will come out for right, Kev. It's gone straight down Greenbank's throat. 35 metres out directly in front.
Well, he's been a top player. I think he's a male medalist from down the southeast not long ago. And he was a good pickup by Strathalbyn, Jared Greenbank.
So the first score can come from Greenbank, and Greenbank has
Missed it.
Through for another minor score. That's 4 points in a row, and it's hit the post. There's Big Louis. Skipped it on the way past. So 4 points to Strathalbyn, 1-1 in Canterbury and FBA scoreboard.
Anyway, Encounter Bay now, they come out and they find his player deep in the pocket though, up in here. Short kicks up, that's going to be danger. Strath come over, can't get it in onto it, comes back around.
Too high.
Looking out
Too
for
high.
it too high. Encounter Bay were recipients in the back pocket. Clubroom side,
Oh,
there
that'll
come
be
protection. Ooh, got away with it, kicks it in short. Oh, and there's another drop by Encounter Bay
That's
by
terrible.
Double
Sweetman.
here.
That's almost costing them dearly, that one.
Well, our team sheet there has got a
Discrepancy
It
in
was
it.
only printed about 10 seconds before the game started, but there's no 31 on it.
In they go, Encounter Bay now, still control, goes out there and finds Andrew Fife. Fife goes out wider, gets Tonkin out there, goes further out, goes over, and this one hits the player, he waits for it, could have ran into that one, now he's backpedaling, going around onto it. That one there was Kleinig again. Kleinig burns it though. Can't afford to do that. Strathalbyn with a series of handballs. Up they come, back the forward flank now. Out they come. Greenbank drops it, turns around. The Bays pick it all up, gets it back out. Handball comes out, goes wide, comes back out there, drives around. Not the way to go.
Happy handball.
Thomas Neville gets caught, and he goes in his lucky way, gets it for a ball up. Right on the 50-metre arc it goes. Up they go. Tonkin goes up for Encounter Bay, comes down to Strathalbyn, handball back out, comes around, he kicks this up, thinking the wind's going to do it all. Out they come, thump from behind comes, turns around, still attacking it now. Handball goes out, goes back around there to Ben Simmons. Simmons goes slap, it's over the top, and I reckon that could be it, and it is.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale quarry direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Not long before the match started, but I did start early, fairly early today. Umpire throws the ball up in the centre again. Up it goes, pushed down there by Tonkin again. Strather got the run of the ball out there and he also got thrown on the ground. And the umpire says, no, give him the benefit of the doubt here, I'll come and throw it up again. Up he goes, a lot of players around the ball, still inside the square out there. Knock goes down this time to Clark. Nick Marshall gets further down the ground. I reckon he's just got it before it hits the ground.
Yeah.
He does.
Third umpire won't be needed.
And the third umpire is not available even if he's needed. That Kyle Hayter again.
They didn't need it last week because the umpires said no, it wasn't. It was standing back at the centre.
He come from under. I still don't get that one.
So Kyle Hayter, wonder if he's as good at kicking goals as he is at golf. Very good young golfer is Kyle Hayter. Comes in, puts the ball.
That'll do.
And that has gone straight through the centre there. And that is his first.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Ball with the umpire up in the middle again. Tonkin gets it away to Marshall. Marshall kicks forward underneath it. Can be Carpeney. Can't be marked by Strath, but Carpeney swoops underneath it, gets it, gathers, kicks it back again, and hits Hayter again, is it?
Looks like him.
Looks much like him.
Hayter again, can he go 2 from 2? Could be a big game.
I mean, he started playing reserves at the start of the year.
Well, here we are, it's 2 from 2 here, an important game it is for both these sides.
Yeah,
and virtually about exactly the same spot, isn't he?
Yeah, just a little bit further, less angle.
So Kyle Hayter on his way in, 2 from 2 to the lefty. And that he just hooked it right out.
Let it go to his head, didn't he?
It's gone to the boundary. It's just gone out off hands. Anyway. Yeah, well, it's still in the forward lines there forward.
Never looked like it, did it?
Certainly did. Forward pocket now for Encounter Bay. 17 and a quarter minutes gone, first quarter. Up it comes, goes in. Ruckman goes up, comes out. Strathalbyn pick her up. Handball quickly. Off they go now, up to the wing. Out they go. Thump behind by Tonkin. Turns around, Strathgate, gets his boot to it. Counter Bay in on it. Westy, I reckon, is trying to jump in onto it there. Can't get away with it. The umpire will come in for a ball up. Right in the centre square here. Turns around, comes up. He looks, turns around. Up they go. Tonkin goes up, gets it out there for the Bays. Pushes it out, but it goes straight out there to cross for Strathalbyn. Goes off. And that's intercepted nicely there by Tyler Baldock for Encounter Bay. On the back flank, on the far side, turns around, drives it out to the wing, goes over the head of the players, out the back. Strathalbyn try to pick up, runs it all over, gets it away. Counter Bay intercept it, gets it all up, and this will be all Strathalbyn out the back there. And I reckon that one there is McNamara. McNamara comes up, turns around, gets it around, comes around back to Greenbank again. Greenbank sits around, Counter Bay picks it up with Westy. Westy goes off, not a real good kick, goes out, turns around, shoved in the back of Tyson, turns around, gets up to there, goes up, here he is, Gary Carpeney on the chest, and he drops another one.
Oh, he gets a free kick,
and thank you very much, gets around, snaps that one, and he says thank you very much on the FPA.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Go through to the keeper. ball the umpire back up in the middle again. Gary still got a free kick
Yeah,
though.
Jensen throws the ball up high in the centre. Down they go again. Counterbay with the ball. He's lucky he got that, and the
Bend your
umpire
back,
couldn't
Jack.
see him.
Yeah, the umpire's
Crispin's
a
on the
spot.
bottom there, and the umpire will come in and throw it out. Yeah, the umpire was unsided there. Anyway, umpire got it there, and there's umpire youth involved, not Gary. Anyway, down they go. Counterbay there tried to get hold of it, but they cut. Oh, he swung around a couple of times there. Oh, whack, he goes in
Too high.
says
Unlucky.
the umpire. And the free kick goes out there to Strathalbyn, to Austin McFarlane. He kicks it down the ground. It's
Micker
just
Elliott.
outside of 50 now to Elliott. Get around on his left boot. The
Oh,
umpire
that was
says
high.
Play on. He grabbed a little bit.
Bang!
Oh,
high
you
there.
turn it over, reverse it.
No,
It's a wonder.
Choose a bit
Oh,
of
he
a wonder.
calls play on anyway. It's gone out here now, and then Counterbay got on the far side of the ground. Down it goes over the wing. Player in front takes a mark for Counterbay. 25, I reckon.
No, it's Hayter. High.
Kyle Hayter
Hayter
again.
again.
Isn't it? He's had plenty of kicks out there. He's almost brought his own football. It's gone out
Gary's
there, and
in
the
trouble.
umpire's going to say, Gary, you can't hang on to it that long.
play on.
And the free kick goes out here to Strathalbyn. Strathalbyn goes down the ground there through Redden. Redden gets it across to a teammate. It's almost in the 50 out here now. Out goes Simmons. Simmons got hold of it. Comes around on the right boot, kicks it in out here, and the player
Dropped
behind
again.
it.
Dropping some,
Behind
aren't
down then from Strathalbyn. Here's a chance. Puts it on the boot. Will the wind bring it back? No, it won't. Well, I reckon he's got the mark on the second.
No,
high.
play on's the call.
Play on, says the umpire. And anyway, the ball's almost in the goal square down there.
Westie's
And
out
West
here.
has got hold of it. Down the ground he goes with it. Right out in front of us, then the ball goes out here to Horrocks. Horrocks picks it up, puts it on the ground. Strathalbyn player there and his jumper grab before he got the ball. But the umpire will come in and throw it up. So it's thrown up on the wing, clubroom side. I reckon that might be Ricey out there umpiring.
No.
That's not. Anyway, umpire tosses it up again. Up it goes, tried to kick it off the ground. That was in a little bit of danger out there, but play's allowed to go on. Counterbay got the numbers. Down the ground they go, and that was Horrocks again. Elijah Horrocks just gets a little kick out,
Hands.
and it goes across now to West. West now blocks the ball off the boot.
No left
and
foot.
he decided to try and kick it with the other foot, and down the ground it goes. And at the back of the pack down there, well, the player let it go, and that was Jacob Wright.
Greenbank.
And Greenbank's got hold of it now, and he should have put it out in front. Well, he did put it out in front. The player just couldn't get there, though. And he counted
Well
by
done,
pushing
Hamish
along the
Tonkin.
wing. And Tonkin's got hold of it now.
Oh,
Oh, he's got a
was
player
set
out
up
here
here.
by himself, too. He's got the Counterbay got the numbers out there. Just takes a step back, puts it up.
Too hot.
And it was just too high then for the player. Then that was gamble. He couldn't mark it. And the ball's on the ground. And the umpire says, I'll pay a free kick here. And that's going to Strathalbyn.
And they're off quickly.
And they're off with it. Down to the half forward line.
Simo.
Simmons has got it.
That's
Oh,
hold
Oh,
the
he's
ball.
on.
And that
He
was-
tried to
that-
take him on.
That wasn't his best option then. And I reckon he wished he hadn't done that. Anyway, the free kick now goes over to Counterbay. It's gone down there to Fife. Fife puts the ball on the boot and
touched.
it's touched just across the line and out of bounds it goes.
23 minutes gone, and this is the first term. Boundary umpire with the footy on centre wing. Tapped over at top. It is by the Bays, but well roped by Strathalbyn. They go forward inside 50 again. Mark
Good
at the
grab.
back. Good grab back there. And that was back there at James Bradford, Jess. Bradford it is to bring it back in where we're going to go. Clubroom side we will. We breaks away. Going to use his full 15. Does. Gets his boot to the footy now. Westie underneath the football.
Good
Got to
grab.
catch it and grab it. Does.
It's
Waits
50.
for the player, knocked it out of the hands.
I
of
think he
Wumps.
might let it go though.
Oh yeah, Westie tries to do the old run around the play. It didn't work. He's well corralled up in there as Gamble again and can't get it. Goes over the interchange race line. Boundary umpire will come into play. Trev, can you see down in
Certainly
that pocket?
can. Right in front of the coaches' boxes.
I've got a big
Boundary umpire with
Big
it.
pole there.
big polar boy.
Gets it in. He steps in a couple of metres. Up he goes now. Puts it. Oh, that's a short one. Up it goes. Ruckman can't even get to it. Up they go. Thumped away there by Tool from Counterbay. Comes back out. Goes out. Turns around. Handball now from Strathalbyn and repel it. Out they come up there, up they go, called out of it though, goes over the back, up by Tonkin, goes back over inside to the bays, have got the run of the ball, it doesn't have to panic, lifted his eyes off, steps back around, goes back in through again in Bradford. Bradford goes off, goes through and finds his big ruckman in Tonkin. He goes off, got three in the centre, here they are, opening up, use the player as he goes past. Bulldog goes up strong, goes long, pushes in underneath it, Bays can't get to it, comes back down, Strath with a run, gets tackled, Bays now come back in again, he gets shoved in the back and goes out there to Andrew Fife. Fife misses it, Strath come into it, turns around, the Bays pick it up, handball back over, now it goes out wide, picked all up, that quickly goes out there through Toole for Encounter Bay, goes over, Horrocks can't get it, and it's intercepted by Richard O'Grady for Strath on their back flank, right on the 50 metre arc. 24, nearly 25 minutes gone, so we're getting fairly close now. Up he goes, he drives this ball out down the far side, up she goes to the wing, Tonkin can't get it, West he slips over, gets his kick though, so shocker though, real tumble out, Strath come out with it, goes back inside, picks his player up quickly there, I reckon it could have been Mahanes. Mahanes goes on, it's holding on, it's a free kick advantage now, the umpire pulls it back and it comes around to Austin McFarlane for Strathalbyn. Strathalbyn in the red and the white here, Counter Bay the blue and gold, he kicks it in, finds his player there and he just grabs it in time in Xavier Redden. Redden goes off quickly for Strath, up to the forward flank, goes over there as a Mark 2 in Counter Bay, and that one there is Tyler Bulldog again. He shuffles him, tells him he wants them to go wide, looks inside, now gets told to go on, kicks up to the wing, defensive side, out it goes, up with one hand, goes over there and out of bounds on the true wing, far side, 26 minute goes, there she goes.
There goes the honky.
So at quarter time here on the FP Ag scoreboard, we have Encounter Bay the visitors, 3 goals won, 19 points, to Strathalbyn the home side, 1-4, 10 points.
Well, Strathalbyn didn't do much with the breeze that quarter, did they?
No, they didn't. They only
had a few shots, but they missed some easy ones. And well, I suppose we could call them easy ones from here, but the way the wind's blowing out there, they may not be as easy as what they look.
Yeah, goal kickers there. Ben Simmons for the 1 goal for Strathalbyn. In Counter Bay we have Horrocks down for 1 goal, Nick Marshall 1 goal, and Kyle Hayter with 1 goal also. So that's it. Quarter time here at the Strathalbyn Oval. It's in Counter Bay, 3 goals, 1-19 to Strathalbyn, 1 goal, 4-10. Back to you, Jack, there in the studio to pay some bills so he can come back in a couple of minutes' time.
Hi, you fellas, Nifty and Trevor and Kevin there at the Oval at Strathalbyn.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
Simmons 23, Cross 20.
Taking positions,
Take
Jack.
it back to our commentators. We've got our three experts in the field, Kevin Curran, Nifty and Trevor Pryor. Back to you, fellas.
Thank you very much, Jack. Thank you, Jack indeedy. Said it was all correct. We've been through the computer thrown thing. We're just seeing double up here, so everything's true and correct on the interchange sheets.
Well, I reckon there's a couple of numbers out there that are not on the sheet.
Well, they've got some explaining to do through the week then, Kev, haven't they? Umpire with the footy, they flick it up in the air again, and Encounter Bay through Tonkin gets the tap down, it's wrapped up, it's going to be a free kick to Strathalbyn. Strathalbyn it is, it's through Noski, I think it was. A short pass has gone forward to Jacob Wright. Right now it loads up the footy inside 50, plenty of players in there, punched off the hands. Mick Elliott gets his hands to it, can't get it, back over the top, handball comes back, Noski again with the footy, smothered off the ground, 5 for the football again. He's ridden into the ground, umpire's going to see it. Ball up.
Ball up.
I think the umpire was hoping like the ball
would go
out of bounds.
So umpire with the 40, flick it up in the air, up inside Straths, inside 50. Good punch back out. It is 5 gets it and gets disposed of with the 40. Going half for the 40 series of hands. Mick Elliott got the football, lines back out, right footer. He's hooked it big time. Simo's there. Simo takes a double grab and will mark it 15 metres out slide angle.
You know, he could be the difference between the two sides, couldn't he? They've got someone down there that's a very strong mark.
Well, they've got to need these goals. They need to get back into the breeze for a starter, don't they? And he's
might
too
be
strong.
one of these days where it's easy to kick him into the breeze and with it.
Yeah. So Simmons with the football, 15 metres out, goes back, launches the footy. He's gone a bit too far, and he's kicked to his own goal umpire, and he's hooked it, and through for 1 minor score only. So 1 goal 5 Strathalbyn to 3-1 Encounter Bay on FBA scoreboard.
Tonkin with the ball now for Encounter Bay, full back position. Looking there. Oh, they're going to come on the clubroom side.
Are they?
Yeah, well, all the players are out here. Thank you very much. There she goes. Up she comes. And look at that wind push that. That is no-brainer. Don't do that on this ground here. Stolen out there by Fife. Andrew Fife from Encounter Bay. Goes forward. Tyson Neal couldn't get up and about, so he's still feeling the side of those hammies on there. Turns around. Strath get the ball, comes in, and they've opened them up here in the centre and comes from Mark Elliott. Mark Elliott now, captain for them. He goes back inside, misses his player by a mile. 3-on-1 here. Encounter Bay can't get it. Turns around, goes over quickly there to Greenbank for Strath. He goes out and finds his player out himself, all by himself there on the 50-metre arc. Swings back in, drives this ball right up full forward, over the back. Strathalbyn, thanks very much. You can see that perfect ball in front of him so as he can drive straight off into it.
Simmons won't miss this one, will he?
Turns around. Oh, as I said the last time, it was a gimme, so...
I suppose it was a bit too close for him.
Yeah.
15
yeah.
metres.
The wind here will be pushing across him, so it'll go from right to left as we're looking at it. Camera's got exactly the same angle as we have up here. In he comes, he'll put it out the right. Look at that, hangs it up. There she goes, and bingo, misses by a mile.
What, a metre out. She's done the old duck dive. Yeah, amazing.
So it's 1 goal 6 Strathalbyn, Encounter Bay 3 goal 1 on our FBA scoreboard.
That's 2 misses from
Yeah,
Simmons.
2 misses from
they could hurt.
30 seconds.
They can be hurt at the end of the day,
anyway.
can't they?
Tonkin, I think it's Tonkin down there, isn't it?
Hamish, yeah.
Hamish Tonkin. And away he goes down the ground with it. Not a bad kick. He's got the breeze behind him. The back of the pack, though, just picked up again by Strathalbyn. The ball bounces nicely for the player there, and he just got it, hugs it to his chest, and waits for the umpire to come in and take it off of him.
I don't know why
Dyson with death, aren't they?
Yeah, I reckon they are.
This is where Strath wants it this side.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, throws the ball up again. Here's a chance down there for the player. I reckon he almost grabbed too high. But anyway, the umpire lets it go. It's another throw up. Almost in the centre square though, and Tool gets it down the ground, further down, tries to hand pass it down. Quick hand pass goes out by Encounter Bay, where he picked up this time by Clark. Clark for Strathalbyn had it briefly, gets it back again to Tool.
Free kick,
in the end,
high.
The umpire picks up a free kick here for Encounter
Austin.
Bay. And down there, here's a chance now for Gary Carpenter. He's got it. Breaks one tackle.
They got him.
Just kicks it just at the right time. Crispin out there in the right spot. Play on, says the umpire. Kicks it in out.
Well
there,
done, Jack.
And that is a good pass into Horrocks.
Strath appealing, but they touched that.
You don't know what with. And now Horrocks from 30 metres out. Distance be no problems with it at all here. Breeze right behind him.
We've already credited him with one which we were wrong, so
Yeah.
we'll give him this one.
We'll give him this one if he gets it. I don't think he's going to get it though, or is he?
No.
No, it's another minor score. The minor scores are mounting up down here between the two sides, so it's 3 goals. Two to 1 goal 6 with Encounter Bay ahead on our FPA scoreboard.
Strath load up, kick the footy in, or
Oh,
she's
it's
a
a
bit of a
floater.
floater, but the floater worked out okay. It's gone back down to Greenbank again, I reckon. He's up into the middle of the ground. They're up and away here. Strath straight through the centre corridor, little shove forward, kick in hope. It's a race on. First one's going to be there. It's going to be Encounter Bay and West. West gives her the hand back up over the top. It was, that was a lucky handball. It's nearly the old Russell Ebert handball, that one. And they're pleading for holding the ball, and they're going to be pleading okay because
the
they're...
umpires agree.
Yeah, bang goes down the hammer, and umpire's got a holding the ball decision, and Strathalbyn will kick truly from 40
50 metres
in front because who said the wrong thing? That was Renshaw. That'll be Renshaw down there. It is. So he obviously said the umpire didn't agree with the decision.
Sir.
Sir, yeah, I bet you he didn't. There was no sir in it.
Well, if he did, he didn't like it.
Strathalbyn through Richard O'Grady will be from point blank range, and this is a certain goal for Strathalbyn, and certain goal it is. So they move along to 2.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
After poor old Skippy jumped in front of my car the other week.
No, it's got Mount Campus on it.
No, that's the green one. Yeah, that was one of my old ones. That's one's been rolling.
Dried up.
Yeah, rolling around in my car for a while. It's a bit like the operator, all dried up.
Trev.
Back in the centre she goes. Up they go. Ruckman goes up. Tonkin gets it. Perfect one. Straight over to Marshall. Marshall now for Encounter Bay.
Yes.
Goes off forward. Over the
Oh,
back.
he
Gary
tripped
Carpenter
over.
can't get it. And then he gets pushed into the back by the Strath player.
Be a bit
Comes out to
slippery
the
there.
pocket. Out they come out. He goes. Handball comes around. Encounter Bay turn around trying to pick the ball up, and it goes over. Finally, Strathalbyn comes out with it. Tonkin will get this one, goes over the top, doesn't get to it. Handball's out. It's all Encounter Bay though. Turns around, picks it all up. Left foot, and that goes straight down the throat of Strathalbyn. Poor kick, and it turns around and comes up there quickly in McNamara. McNamara goes off the centre.
Oh,
He's
he's in
gone.
trouble.
Bye-bye.
He ducked his
Turned
head.
around, but
Oh,
he
he
was
got away with
got away with it, but he recovered well. Out it goes there, and that was
Get in there,
Sterling.
Jack.
Up it goes. Here's a race now. Jack will have too much pace for him. Soccers off the ground. Out it comes out quickly. Encounter Bay got the run here with Jake Austin. He turns around, picks it all up, comes in centre. Up they go. Tyson, and he gets this mark in front of his eyes, and Tyson Neal will be the recipient of the kick at goal. Kicked 6 last week, didn't he? So,
Yeah. And didn't even get a mention.
yeah, so
If he kicks 7 or 8, he might get in the best place.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
well, he's wounded. They don't like to give best players wounds. You
I
see,
thought
so.
I didn't think it was a bad 60 kick last week either. There were no gimmies on him.
Yeah, they left it up, so here he comes. Let's see how he goes in this cold weather now. He's normally reliable, good strong kick. It's a bit of a helicopter.
looks okay.
Missed that one by a
off.
mile. She goes through for a minor score, so it goes to 3 goals 3 to Encounter Bay, 2-6 to Strathalbyn on the FP Ag scoreboard.
And Strath will bring the ball back in again. Down they go with it. It's not a bad kick into the breeze. Down the ground it goes. Coming out there is Encounter Bay with the ball again. He's well and truly grabbed hold of here, and the umpire says, "Oh, we'll throw it up again." So he comes to throw it up just inside the centre square. Tonkin belts it down. There's plenty of red jumpers there. Should be able to pick
Good
it
trap.
up. They
Oh,
don't
was
pick
it?
it up.
Oh,
though.
intercepted.
Yes, they do pick it up this time.
Westy.
In it goes, and West again. He's had plenty of kicks.
It's good play on though.
It
Touched.
wasn't far enough. No, I reckon only went about 5 or 6 metres. Ball's on the ground. This time it's picked up by Elliott. Elliott gets it down the ground. And they pick it up this time, or the player does, and they jump on top of him and
Close liner.
his neck should be a little bit longer this time. And that was number 10 there in Hamish Tonkin.
Second effort gets it.
And Tool's got it. He kicks it down the ground. Over the back of the packet goes Gary Carpenter. He was waiting for the ball to go straight through, and it didn't. It come out there, too many people out there waiting for each other to go in and mark it. Finally, it's left out
Tool.
here.
Well done, Tool.
to
Good
O'Grady, and
break.
Tool's gone in again.
Yep.
And the umpire will throw it up. So, yeah, Tool hasn't been their worst player.
Right, gone well.
So he throws it up again. West has been one of their best, I think, so far. Down goes Strathalbyn with it. Goes over towards the boundary line in front of the club rooms. Will they keep it in? No, they won't keep it in. Across the boundary line it goes and out of bounds.
I'll take this one if you like, boys.
Yeah, you'll have to.
Got a view, yep, too much in there. Boundary umpire, right on this wing position in front of the clubhouse. Up it goes, that's a better throw up, goes right up. And Strathalbyn get it, handball goes over. Tall gets a bit of kick, smothered beautifully by Strath and recovered by Greenbank. Goes out to the running player out in the forward lines, off they go. Turns around, picked up by Encounter Bay quickly there, and Renshaw. Renshaw goes off, handballs out, and he finds his player out there, and Jack Crispin, he'll take him on. Goes out further, and he finds his player at centre half forward. Up he goes, come back inside to West. West turns around, West goes back and holds this play up, and it's not what you needed. Turns around, quickly goes off, man on man, up the hands, and that's no way to give the forward lines a kick there, and it goes over, and Strathalbyn through Hodgson intercepts. Hodgson with the ball now, so Strath, he kicks that up, and look at the floater off of that. Oh, that's a shocker. Turns around, gets down, comes back down to the player, spins back through there quickly, and Clark comes off there, goes off, and that's out of bounds. It should be a free kick.
Yep.
It will be to Encounter Bay for being untouched. Strath player just shirt fronts him so as he wouldn't let him get to the ball, and that one there was Andrew Fife. He comes in, gets the ball, that's floating nicely, up there goes. Turn around, Tyson Neal can't get it over the back. Turn around, Tyson Neal will wrap him up here, goes over quickly. Too much body there for Strath, and he leads him off. Ricochets off of Tonkin for the Encounter Bay. Comes all out to Carpentry. Carpentry gets it. Steps over the boundary line. It'll be
I reckon it's out.
Wasn't by the time the umpire did it. So at the 11.5 minute mark, second quarter, the FPA scoreboard is 2-6 Strath, 3-3 Encounter Bay.
All had to go over the line. She was only half over.
Umpire throws it up again. Here it goes down the line. It's on the clubroom side. They fly for it from the back down there. And here's a chance now for the Bays again. They got the numbers. It's gone down there through Bulldog. Bulldog gets it down into the forward line. There's only one Counter Bay down there.
Oh, Hines off, man in front.
It's Hayter again.
It's Hayter again. He puts it on the left.
Done Strath.
That one has missed. So it's 3 goals 4 to 2 goals 6. Encounter Bay still ahead.
Strath not mucking around. They're out of here quickly. Dudes. Ball comes back out. Comes off of Callum Tonkin's hand. Still in alive there for Encounter Bay. They're playing the old scramble game at the football. She's in a pack of players. Umpire will come in and ball up right on the 50-metre arc. Playing on quickly. I don't know if that was probably the best idea for Strath, but never mind. Up they go again. Ball gets punched back over the top. Chance here for Crispin. Puts it up in the air. Can Tyson Neal get to it? He can, but it gets up off hands.
Turned away.
The little bloke in there just slid at the wrong time. Slid underneath it, and Wade Sweetman tried to get rid of it on his own. 2 players got him holding the ball. Probably a bit stiff, but never mind. Player there with a footy there is McNamara. McNamara will swing it out to clubroom side wing. Loads up underneath it. Ball punched away as Hamish Tonkin. Picked up it out there by Zach Edwards. Edwards can't get his footy to roll nicely for him. Mick Elliott's going back in there. Fife's in there. Little live wise going for the footy. It looks like the old rugby scrum in there at the moment. And she's not going anywhere. Umpire will come in and ball up centre wing clubroom side here at Strathalbyn. Still bathed in sunshine. I don't know how lucky we've been here today. Up they go again. Tap down over. Here's a chance now. They do break away through Strath, through Red Bank. He's kick high, West up in the air.
No, it's not.
It could be
Bradford,
yeah. And he has to go in across and cross short and finds Renshaw. And we're going to go to the centre of the ground. They've got a target down there. He needs the target to find it, but the big O'Grady's back in there. It's easy over to Mickey Elliott. Mickey Elliott slips it back up into his centre in Greenbank. Greenbank loads up for an open goal and off target and misses. Goes for a minor score, 2-7.
Some other scores we've got
3-4 Encounter Bay.
Here now, Langhorne Creek 3 points. McLaren 4 goals 3.
Not breezy over there.
No, my Ponga Silix 2-2. Gua Port Elliott 1-1. And Victor Harbour 3-3, Wollonga 4 straight goals.
Nothing happening at Yankeelilla. Ball with Encounter Bay gets bashed back into the centre again. They go again. It comes off hands. Chance here for Nick Marshall. He's going to get spun around. He could be in a little bit of trouble. Lucky to get away from that one.
Very, very lucky to get away with that one.
Yeah, right umpire this time. I think the other one would have paid it.
Up high they go again. Punched away. Callum Tonkin goes over it. Strath now trying to just lifted the momentum a little bit. Fife, little quick handball to Tonkin, too big for him. Handball back up underneath. Counter Bay, get a fiery old kick on forward, comes off hand.
That's almost a
and he's
mark.
going to pay.
No,
He wanted to hold it. Too many old player there. He run into a little bit too high.
That's high.
That one's even higher.
Yep.
And
he
that
has
one's going to
missed
come
it.
in for a ball up. He's missed 3 of them. Never mind. And he's all offsided, and not much in any of them. Oh, he wanted the free kick, and he going, "You kidding me? I want a ball up."
The player knew he had it high.
Didn't you see my head? No.
That's shepherding it, right?
Yeah, didn't see it. He was looking at the player because he was having a back chat him in the background. Ball comes back out now. Advantage here for Strathalbyn. Landed on the boot. Down the line they go. Good mark taken down there. It is there by Daniel Pegler. Pegler in front of the coach's box. Loads up. Right footer. Drop punt, long one all the way, looking for his targets back down there. Can Simo do some groundwork? They can't. Renshaw with the football for Encounter Bay, slips it out backwards to Westy. Westy's playing a fair old game today, loads it up, the one-on-one target's got to find the front man in front. They can't drop. There's been drop marks out with Jack Crispin. He can use his pace and go forward. One-on-one, Tyson Neal waits at the back of the back. If it can sit for him, he's out of here. Crispin should keep on coming. He didn't. He's got no help in there. Switches the football back across the middle of the ground, and he does. He finds his teammate down there in Austin. Austin now gets the football back out to Kleinig. Kleinig's got it 40 metres out, slight angle. Breeze behind him, A-grade footy player, should make the distance.
Yeah, no, the breeze will still be coming across. It'll still go left to right here.
So need this one, the base. She's been a little bit yipsy at the moment. Counter Bay's kick is on its way through Kleinig, and he is again off target. 3 goals 5 in Counter Bay, 2-7 Strathalbyn on an FPX scoreboard.
Yeah, they're making a mess of everything, both sides at this
keeping them both entertained.
Yeah, the top end here, it goes up towards the hills area. Strathalbyn with the ball now, drives this ball out, goes out. You can see the distance coming out on it. Out they go. West overruns for the Bays. Handball goes out, intercepted beautifully by Bulldog. Bulldog goes up. Here we go. Thanks very much, man of the moment. And he turn around, will line up directly in front. Nicholas Marshall. No, it's not. It's Hayter again. Yeah. He's playing a good one too.
Yeah, he does.
I think they're pretty good mates. So
they've been to the same hairdresser.
Yeah.
Give the curse on this one. Directly in front. We'll get this one.
Swing through.
No problems at all. Goes all up. Chips it all through. No problems at all, the umpire says.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Ball back in the centre. The umpire comes in now to throw it up, just on the edge of the cricket pitch. Starting to get a bit dug up out there at the moment. Up it goes, ball comes down, no one got that hanging on down there, and Strathalbyn get the free kick out of centre.
Sterling.
Playing with the ball, is it Sterling that's got it? He kicks it across. It's gone over there. The little fella in front there in Fife managed to take the mark. Fife's got it down the ground. That's not a bad kick. It's got the breeze behind him. Tyson Neal comes in just at the right time. Little nudge out there.
Too big for Gaz.
Yeah, I think he knew that right from the start. Kicked along the ground. Crispin will lead the race for the ball here. Not too many will beat him in the race, but the boundary line does.
Be a kick to Crispin.
And it goes across the line, and that is a
kick to Crispin.
Free kick, and down the ground it goes again, and the ball now is pushed across the line down there by Elijah Horrocks. So Counter Bay with the ball back in their forward line again. Boundary umpire. Let's get hold of it. Goes outside the fence to get it. Walk back through the gate. And he will throw the ball back in. In it goes. A bit short that time. The throw in, Tonkin knocks it straight down in front of him. Oh, they let that player then, and that might have been Thomas Neville, get away with it. And here's a kick across the ground, and that wasn't a good kick. He had a couple of players out there by themselves if he could have found them, but he couldn't. And here's a chance now for the little fella there in Sweetman again. His kick was blocked off the boot, and down it goes now in the centre of the centre square. And in the leading the race for the ball down there's Encounter Bay, but they've got to pick it up because Strathalbyn now kick it across, tried to score with it by soccering it through, and that didn't work out. Over the lot of them it goes.
Don't wait for it.
Yeah.
And they waited for it down there, and here's a chance now for Bulldog. He's got it, puts it up, and there's 3 Strathalbyn players just stand there. And picked out one of them.
Yeah, Pegler, best defender they got down there.
That's McNamara.
Oh,
That was
McNamara, sorry.
McNamara, yeah. Up it goes, nearly a mark taking. Crispin again, trying to get the ball out. Gets it out over there. It's slippery out there at the moment. They're falling over. And the umpire will come in and throw it up.
Yeah, I think Fifey needs some better stops down there.
Yeah.
He's either got worn out moulded soles. He spends a lot of time on his bum.
He does. Central umpire throws it up again. Up she goes, pushed down. Here's a chance for Strath, but Strathalbyn player there's grabbed hold of. Counter Bay got the numbers out there, and they've got the ball too. Down the ground they go with it. Kicks it in. Tyson Neal tried to get it, can't get it.
Good tackle.
Ball's on the ground, and the umpire says, "Well, I'll have it this time and throw it up again, Nifty."
Yeah, good tackling there from both sides. So centre wing, far side of the oval. Sun comes back out again. Strath get the tap down. Bays can't control it. They do through Crispin. And Jack run out of legs there, nearly run out of Bandra on. Strath out the back, good raking handball. The run, the dash that comes through, gets his kick away. It's a high ball. She's a loose ball. She's in the middle. Hamish Tonkin punches it down the line. Westy can gobble it. Can you sit up for me, please, footy? He does. The handball comes back over the top. I think you probably should have gone the kick for it, and there's got a whistle in there. We've got a free kick going the way of Strathalbyn. Strath now plays on quickly. They'll come around the clubroom side wing. This one will be pinpoint accuracy. That is, and it's not too bad indeed. And that is Pegler. And out on the wing, right in front of us here in the beautiful clubrooms here at Strathalbyn. Playing. How many times you got to go around? Pegler now loads up, follows the line down the wing again. Oh, player there up high and fly early. Who was that? Greenbank again. He's a pretty handy player, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He can
Greenbank
play.
now loads up. Oh, it's a player out there all on his own. Oh, well done, Nick Marshall. Got the punch to it. Jack Brisson, you've got to use your legs, doesn't. Gets it back to Renshaw. Renshaw just jams it on the boot. Two onto one out there. Tyson Neal's out there. You'll probably back him in a little bit. Well trapped, Tyson. Well earned. Playing pretty good footy. Tyson gets it up the teammates. The run comes through Nick Marshall again. Loads up the footy. 1-on-1. Hyder's down there at the back. Gary's at the back. Little Gary Carpenter comes through. Snaps truly. And a good goal there in Counter Bay from Coach.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
1 goal to the Bays 2, so they've done what Strathalbyn couldn't do in the first quarter, and that's kick some goals up this end.
I think Bays have done the right thing here. They've moved Nick Marshall out, put Hayter in there, which no one would know who Kyle Hayter is.
They'd
look him up in the golfing stats, and say he's only a golfer, but he's doing okay down there. Nick's come out of it, so got him away from the forward line a little bit.
Back in the centre, up she goes, turns round, Strath just get it but ineffective, comes round, he gets held onto him, we'll get the free kick there, and Ryan Clark will it was going to be danger if he did. Now he kicks it, goes up full forward, goes into forward line, goes out, Strath recovered well, runs in off, goes get going, puts it all up, and guess what? It's missed by a mile. Who was that, McFarlane?
Noski, yeah, 18.
18 was it? So yeah, so he misses. Minor score only on the FP Ag scoreboard. 2-8 Strathalbyn, 5-5 in Counter Bay.
Counter Bay bring the ball back in again. Tall player out there's got hold of it.
Renshaw.
That's Renshaw. Renshaw now goes back to take his kick. He's on the far side of the ground. That's not a bad kick. He's got a fair distance with that. They've got the breeze behind him. That's where the Strathalbyn players were lining up out there, but they couldn't manage to get hold of it though. And the umpire will come in here and toss it up. Plenty of players around the ball now. Umpire throws it up, push each other out. Tonkin got the knock but didn't get the ball. Strath have got the ball this time.
Showed him.
They've only got to grab hold of him, and Greenbank takes a bit of a dive at the end, makes it look a bit worse than what it was. And I reckon Hamish Tonkin's got hold of it. And here, this is a give me out here to Gamble. Gamble's got hold of it for the Bays, kicks it in short. Not Tonkin, Nick Marshall waited
Round
for
of Kleinick.
Kleiny's got hold of it, and Kleiny gets it to Tool. Tool's too far
Centre.
out to score though, and they get it down the forward line, and I think they've woken up out of the Tyson Neal.
Jack's
he's
in
just
trouble
hanging
here.
around.
He couldn't get his hands free. He saw the players, couldn't he? But couldn't get free.
Jack's seen one thing, 2 big white sticks in front of me, I'm going for it. He was lucky, get away with that.
Yeah, he thought he might have had half a chance then for a walking goal, but he didn't.
Gazza.
Gary Carpenter, he's got a
Oh,
chance.
look
He's
out.
got another one.
And Big
Look
Louie,
out.
Big
No
Louie gets in
problem.
the way over there.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbor and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Eyes 7 coat on down there.
Umpire with a 40
You
back.
use
in
it
the
as a 10.
Centre again, up they go. Callum Tonkin pushes the footy down. Stress players trying to barge
Drop the
through.
ball,
Too much
hold
of the
the ball.
footy, holding the ball. Trying to play for a few frees up in here. Give the footy back. Callum Tonkin with the footy. Hands it off to Nick Marshall. Marshall now loads up. Go forward again. Hiated down there. He can't get hold of the footy. He does second grab and he's well tackled. Tackled down there by the big fella down there.
Bit of wishful thinking to get past him too,
Tommy
wasn't it?
McNamara, yeah. Up they go again. Good punch out by Strath. Well trapped it in there. It is by Troy Gamble. And there's been, what are we playing that one? A push out?
Must be
And Strath
fended off. He says like a
Oh,
fend
fend
off.
off.
It must be Strath,
That's
I think, because it's high.
There might be Noski down up on the ground. He's having a little bit of a rest. He'll either take the kick or go off.
It was a mean. He's up. He should be taking the kick.
Yeah, I think so. It's a con job. Ball comes anyway. Strathalbyn with the free kick, loads up the footy, far side of the oval. She's going to go centre wing. Plenty of Strath hands have got their hands up on it. Bring it down onto ground. Umpire will come in and ball up.
We've now gone longer than the first quarter and less scores.
Yeah, nearly 27 minutes. Come up. Ball gets tapped down. Chance here for Encounter Bay. Got to get her onto the boot quickly. They do. The ricochet comes off and it comes off okay to Strathal.
Ooh.
Jack takes the mark and takes a well-earned mark because he's a little bit.
Yeah, I think he
put on the
he
ground a
pulled
little
up
bit
the
hard.
tackle a little bit.
Yeah,
and
he
didn't
did.
Didn't go through with it.
Jack lines up quickly, 1-on-1 down there. Tyson Neal, nice little shove
Through
out.
his
It was
hands.
a little shove out. Goes back out to Elijah Horrocks, and we've got a free kick. Elijah Horrocks.
It wasn't a little pushing of that.
It was a fair shove.
This could be a handy one if he can kick a goal from here, especially with 27 and a half minutes gone.
I reckon the siren's not far away.
Bit quiet today for Elijah, but he could do with this one for a squirt. Oh, he's gone to play on. He's wheeled around the body. She's a wobbler. Distance-wise.
It's through.
It's through. Well, shepherded out there, Tyson Neal. Well done indeed, Elijah.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Up in the air, up they go. Tonkin gets it for the Bay, comes back down. Counter Bay can't get it, step back in. They try to hold it all up, flowing around onto it. The umpire will come in and repeat it outside the centre circle. Back in he goes, firm turf. After they go, they're turned around, slapped around there by Ryan Clark for Strath. Counter Bay goes down through West. West turns around, gets it up. Counter Bay try to pick it up. Handball goes back out. Series of handball intercepted beautifully by O'Grady for Strath. Goes up forward. Strath need to get one up in here. Turns around and goes out. They got the run of the ball up here. Turns around, goes up, finds the ball, spins around, goes up here. Tonkin, this is going back. Turns around. That's a goal.
I reckon it is.
That's a goal there, I reckon.
Touched.
And he's turned around, he's indicated it.
No, he wants it
There
back.
goes
He
the siren.
siren.
So we'll have to wait on this one, but he's indicated two as far as he's concerned. So
Goal.
I reckon it's a goal.
I reckon it is. And who was that player? I reckon that was Greenback, was with the orange beats.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Trying to con him out there, but we've got one of our best goal umpires down there in the lake.
Wally Gratz.
Oh, Wally.
Yep.
And done many grand finals and many games of football, so well done to him. Did the right thing, killed his head. Well, that was an interesting quarter, boys. He nearly went the eternity down that one. We thought it was all time over. Elijah gets one end, comes back to the centre, and Greenbank and puts one back up on the board. So a handy comeback there it is by Strathalbyn. But I thought those couple of goals that were missed by Simo early on in the start of that term could have got Strathalbyn motoring, but it didn't happen, boys. A couple of goals more there would be very handy. So handy lead in Encounter Bay, long way to go.
Yep, you're giving the goal kickers out?
Goal kickers, they can do that for you. Elijah Horrocks has one goal. I'm sorry we had him down for one in the first quarter, but it wasn't. It was Gary Carpenter. We checked that one up on the replay. Nick Marshall with one goal. Gary Carpenter has 3 goals. And Kyle Hayter, 2 goals. They all from Encounter Bay. For Strathalbyn, O'Grady has 1 goal. Benny Simmons have 1 goal. And Jared Greenbank with 1 goal for Strathalbyn. So scores here, Encounter Bay 7-5. Strathalbyn 3 goals 8, and our FPAG scoreboard around the grounds, the first quarter's there, so if you've never heard them, we've got McLaren 4 goals 3, this is first quarter scores. Langon Creek 3 points, nothing from Mount Compass and Yank down there, that does not surprise us. Gulwa and Maiponga 2 goals 2, Gulwa 1 goal 1, Wollonga 4 straight goals, Victor Harbour 3-3, so they're in the match down there. And
yeah, we'll see if they're in the match at half time maybe.
And here it is. It is half times here. And back to the studio where we'll go, where Encounter Bay is 7-5 and Strathalbyn 3 goals 8 in 90 points 1. It's game of the day.
On you fellas, what's on the half-time menu? Scones, jam, cream?
Oh, all of the above.
Yeah.
I love the raspberry
pie.
jam here that the ladies put on here. A little bit of cream on top, you know. Nice little Chardonnay to wash it down with.
I think there might be a bit of water coming.
And yeah, with that, rain won't worry us. We'll all be inside.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Thank you. Good call so far. It'll be a beauty for the next half of our Great Southern Footy League match of the day. Encounter.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbor and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
probably about no time, really. You can cross back here now if you like.
Starting to get position.
So, got you on the screen as well, so stand by.
Standing by.
90.1 Happy FM, our Saturday sports service with Great Southern Footy League. 19 to 4, and of course our commentators down at Strathalbyn Oval today, Kevin Curran, Nifty Miller and Trevor Pryor. Back to the fellas for all the action.
And thanks for that. Back here at Strathalbyn, the sun is shining, a little bit of rain just before half time or just around half time, but anyway the umpire holds the ball up and up she goes. In goes Callum Tonkin, knocks it down and it goes straight to a teammate out there in Gamble for Encounter Bay, but he can't do anything with it because he's grabbed hold of. Up they go again. Tonkin got the knock again and plays allowed to go on. He's in a bit of trouble out there. I think he had the whistle in his mouth then, was just about to blow it. Back it goes there to Horrocks. Horrocks puts the ball on the boot, goes down to half forward line down there. Strathalbyn have got the numbers down there, and back it goes across the ground. Leading in the race for the ball out there for Encounter Bay was Kleinig. Kleinig kicks it back in, and as a floater comes off, here's a chance now. Here's a long kick in there. If it bounces over the back, Encounter Bay are in with the business, but they're not. It goes just the other side of the post, and that is a minor score to start the third quarter off to Encounter Bay.
Strathalbyn get on with the ball quickly, kicks it back out behind with the football still in the side defensive 50, loads up down the wing. Underneath the footy, punched away from there. Strath still controller. Footy gone to ground. Simmons comes out on Tonkin, gets away with it. Encounter Bay get the hurried kick forward again. Nick Marshall goes up for the mark, can't get out of it. Comes over the shoulder.
Wrong player. Yeah, go back.
I think so. Plenty of crashing going on. A bit of frustration starting to come out on a few players. Strath with the footy in front of the coaches' boxes. Will go down short, and short they should find McFarlane. McFarlane, true centre wing, front of the club rooms. Chip pass up over the top. Up over, goes strong to one. Oh yeah, big strong one over to O'Grady. Goes back, loads up, out in front of Simmons. He gets the foot. Doesn't blast past him. It was Pegler down there. Blast past him. Pegler goes players come in. That's silly. Poor. That is just silly sliding in like that. Come up head high. Not a lot in it, but it was there. And Pegler will have a free shot on goal. 30 metres out, fair angle, kicking it from the scoreboard. Gary Carper can do a snap drop from there. Pegler can do a set shot, surely. They probably need it, Strath, to get a bit of a wriggle on here. A few costly misses early in the second term by Simmons, but see if Pegler can get the boys alight. Pegler's kick is on its way. Goal umpire is coming back. It looks okay, doesn't it? We're just waiting on Wally. Wally's going to come forward and bang.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Ball now back at the centre. Umpire sets himself, looks around, they're in place. Up she goes, up they go around. Tonkin puts it out. Toole picks it all up. He gets wrapped up and goes to ground. The umpire will come in and repeat the ball up. Still virtually in the centre, just the other side of the pitch. Up they go, turns around, tap down, goes out the back, picked up by Encounter Bay. They can't get it. He gets wrapped up. It'll be another repeat effort by the central umpire. Further out to the wing now, it's still the true centre. So I've had two balls got pull-ups and they haven't really moved out anywhere. Out it comes, back it comes through there. Encounter Bay, and we get hanging on, be a free kick to Horrocks. Elijah Horrocks for Encounter Bay. On the wing, turns around. Don't know what he's looking at the player back there for. Looks good, left-footed, drives this one up to the flank. Up she goes, over the back, turns around. Umpire says play on. Wrapped up comes the Bay player, and Strathalbyn through Greenbank turns around, gets the ball up on the forward line for Encounter Bay. kicking towards the end that goes back towards the lakes or the sea down here, comes out, Counter Bay goes up, turns around, wraps all up, turns around, the umpire blew his whistle and the player still threw him down. So he gets up and the umpire's going to repeat it. It's about his 6th ball up and he's virtually hasn't even got outside the 50 metre squares out here. Up they goes, pushed around, Tonkin tries to get it, Tool jumps over for Encounter Bay, goes up and suck it off the ground, goes forward, turns around, that goes over the boundary line and yep, off the boots, so they'll get it.
The umpire didn't signal that.
Yeah, the boundary umpire did, but I thought soccer off, with attention, but Strathalbyn now got the ball, now they come right back into the centre and he finds his player, but they're gone backwards. Bays will wrap up onto this. So it's probably not a smart move there. So now the Strath player goes back from where it come. Off it goes, down to the wing, over the back, out the back. Strath now got the run of the ball. Goes back inside, steps around, goes around. I reckon could have been O'Grady. O'Grady for Strath, puts it up the forward lines, over the goes, out the back there. Counter Bay, picks it up West. He gets tackled, goes down, puts the ball out. Still on the ground, gets wrapped up, and the umpire now, the second umpire, will come in and ball it up.
You know why we're having so many balls up? Because Kev said at half time we didn't have many ball ups.
Yeah, up they go. Tonkin gets it for Encounter Bay. Goes down there and gets wrapped up. Oh, he's got him for pinging the ball when it was wrapped to him. Can't see that one, but still, Strathalbyn, recipients there on the 50 metre arc. In he comes, looks into the centre, not on, so he turns around, drives this one up to full forward. Out the back they go, over the top, goes out there, and Counter Bay picks it all up, socket off his hands. Oh, you're joking.
No, it's gone
Kicking
through.
in danger.
Ooh,
Umpires picked it. Very, very late with that call.
Goal, I reckon.
Yeah, that was extremely late, that one though. It was almost through before he called it. The Bays now drive that ball out there quickly, and that one was out through for Bradford. He goes out and he finds Tonkin out there for Encounter Bay on the back flank. Off it goes quickly, round to Bulldog. Bulldog goes over, turns around, Marshall. Oh, he'll get pulled off, Marshall. Hanging on. Then there's 50. A bit of a knee.
Oh, no advantage.
Goes, yes, it did. It went out to advantage, goes back in, comes round to Horrocks. Elijah Horrocks with it for the Bays. Puts it all up, over the way, and there it is, strong mark by Encounter Bay. Body was onto it, and they take the one through there.
Kyle Hayter. Kyle Hayter again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thought it was 20-something.
Yeah, no.
So Encounter Bay now, can they score up here? It's got a pretty tight angle here. It's going to be virtually kicking into the breeze onto it. Drives up, hangs it. That's gone too far out, and it's rushed through. Minor score to Encounter Bay. They go to 7-7, Strathalbyn 4-8 on the FPAG scoreboard.
Yeah, Strathalbyn with the ball. Looking to see where he can kick it. It's taking his time. The umpire will have to hurry him up in a minute. He decides to go straight down the ground with it. That's a good kick. It'll land in the centre square, almost level out there with the centre circle. Strathalbyn now still had the ball. Over it goes now to Fife. Fife kicks it back in the forward line. Carpenter goes out, and he was well before the ball got to him.
That's McNamara.
And Tom McNamara's got the ball.
Good kick.
Kicked it in. Found his player there beautifully, and Clark goes to play on, and the second kick now has gone inside 50 down there for Strathalbyn. They can pick it up. There's a good knock on. Crispin picks it up, manages to evade everybody. A good turn out, and he's got out here. He's got Horrocks by himself. Horrocks gets it over the top to Gamble. Gamble gets it quickly down the ground. It's gone out here now to the player there in Jake Austin, ex-Wollonga player. Off hands it goes, almost a mark taken out. Their play on, says the umpire. And
didn't quite gather.
Maybe it came off the ground first, but anyway.
Oh
no, he didn't. He's paid it.
He's paid it, hasn't
he? I thought he just pulled it up.
Yeah, it was a good second attempt.
Hayter again.
He's having a big day, Kyle.
Hayter's having a good day, isn't he? 2 goals already.
Now we know how Nick will feel after the day, though.
Yeah, Nick was
dealt on pretty hard.
Yeah, Nick was sick of the attention, I think. Anyway, in comes Hayter. Put the ball on the boot. He'd be lucky to get anything here. Out on the full it goes. And the free kick will go down there to Strath.
Left footers.
Yeah.
Horrors.
Strath down there. He found a right footer down there with it, though. And he kicks it further down the ground. Goes in, the ball has been marked down there by Hartland. Hartland's got it for Strath. He puts the ball on the boot. centre wing it goes, off hands it goes, and there's plenty of players
Oh,
right
there
over
we
the
go,
back.
Graham.
Player then fell over, he slipped over on the... What's he going to pay here?
Nothing.
Nothing. He let play go on out there, and it's gone down the ground there by Mark Elliott. And it's 2 under 1 out there, and Counterbay's got the numbers, and finally the rest of the crew come in, and the umpire will throw it up again. The blue sky didn't last very long out there, Nifty.
No.
Indeed, she's a bit cool out there. Ball comes back up, Bayes back out to Renshaw. Renshaw just a little chip over the top and finds Hamish Tonkin. Tonkin over to West. West now can run it down the wing. Down the wing he can go. Gary Carpenter's underneath the footy. Gets one hand to it. How do we see it that way? What the hell in the back? I don't think there was much in that one, but it didn't matter. Strathalbyn free kick in front of the coaches' boxes. Where are we going to go? We're going to switch up play. We're going to go right across the far side of the oval. Far side of the oval he will go, and I think that might be Redden out there. Redden with the football end of the kick-off square for the cricket pitch in there. Where are we going to go? Now he's lost. He don't know where to go. There wasn't much in that setup. Waits for his player to come forward to him. He does. Comes back out wide. I think that might
right,
be
I think.
right out there. Deep out on the far side of the oval. Centre kick. A few kicks happening here. Spiel it up. Centre half forward. Up they go
Good
again.
ground.
All good hands. It
Ooh,
comes off of
paid
both
it.
2 sets of hands. Are we going to pay it 2?
7, yeah.
Done 7.
Gamble. Thought he had the first grab.
Yep. Gamble with the footy, goes small up to Hamish Tonkin. He's in the middle of the cricket pitch, can go forward, 1-on-1. Gary Carpenter, got to set himself, gets punched away though. Gary puts the foot down, got to run onto the football, comes out to Micker Elliott. He can't get out of it. Dispossessed with the football, but he gets his hands up to a teammate. Another quick hurried handball. It didn't come off quite well, but the backup's even better. He's ran into him, and it could be holding the ball. No, it's not. Play on's the call. Callum Tonkin comes out. Hurried handball. The hurry handball out the ball was the shocker. And Encounter Bay finally pull a stoppage outside 50. Umpire will come in and ball up.
That was a typical ruckman handball. They all do it. Up they go. The Bays weren't preferred. That comes back down. Out they come now. That's gone high. Be too high there. And a free kick to Strathalbyn there. And that one goes around to Hartland. Seth Hartland goes into centre half forward. Over the back, out comes Tonkin. Tonkin now has got the runner on out there quickly in Jake Austin. Jake Austin for the Bays. He's got to pick it up. Does. Picks his left foot, goes out there, turns around short though. Renshaw can't get to it for the Bays. Strath pick it all up, go into the centre wing of the wing. Goes up now. Goes around. Handball. Strath come out. Here it is sitting up pretty in there and goes over and goes straight onto the chest there of Jared Greenbank.
And Bradford slipped over again.
Yeah, too many of them going aground. The oval looks pretty good from here, like it's a bit scarce, a bit scarce and green, but
yeah, I think it's
just a softness.
A little bit softer, I think, than we think.
Yeah, you just can't let your ankles roll. In comes Strath, drives the ball. Oh, that's a shocker. Turns around, gets out. The Bay player was lucky to trap it. So far, a minor score, the FPH scoreboard. Encounter Bay 7-7, Strathalbyn 4-9. This could hurt them.
It certainly could hurt them. Encounter Bay got 3/4 time of the lead from the breeze. Anyway, kicked in now by Encounter Bay. Down the ground it goes. Over that far side over there, and the ball's been marked out. Bulldog. So Bulldog's got it, holding play up. They're kicking into the breeze this quarter. Encounter Bay, and it goes to the centre of the ground. And Nick Marshall's got hold of that one. He's probably doesn't mind playing back there. He's back. No, I was worried about
shocker.
It's going to cost him.
Yep.
Micker Elliott.
He's missed it by
too many.
Oh, that's a let off.
That's a let off. I think it's a minor score. It is. There's another behind out there to Strathalbyn. They go to 4 goals 10 now. Encounter Bay 7-7 on our FPA scoreboard.
There's 2 of them there. They messed that one up.
Do you reckon that was on the whiteboard in the change rooms? That bit of play?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd hate when they come across goals like that. It's just
especially there.
If you're going to do it, you've got to hit targets, and that's the end of it.
He did. Strathalbyn target. Lucky they got away with it. Mickey Elliott usually makes people play. Ball comes back in from Tonkin to West. West and again. Slip over. I think Mr. Windelbaum, the coach would want to get hold of these guys and have a good look at their boots. And the ball's getting turned over again. And Simmons, the man that could probably turn this game around for Strathalbyn, is in front. Now, he's missed a couple in that second term, and I think he's about time to get things a-rolling. He'd be kicking this one from about 45 metres directly in front, breezed right behind him. So Simmons on his way in. drop punt on its way. No one's
No
going
problems.
too far down
No
there. He's
problems.
dissected it straight through the eye diddle. Simmons gets the thing.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale quarry direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Is
would
it?
be.
Game on down there.
Victor might get their win.
Back in the centre, and up she goes. Strathalbyn gets it down quickly through there, through Clark. Kick comes out, smothered off. Out they go. Counter Bay gets in there through Tool, gets around, wraps it all up, and she'll be a repeat by the central umpire. Goes up
Should go before the stewards.
They got enough vets down in that Wollonga side. They'll all be swabbed in order if they lose that game against Victor.
15 minutes into this
I'd want answers.
third quarter, and the free kick goes around to Clark. Clark for Strathalbyn. Puts it all up. Forward they go. Comes off there, hanging on. It's going to be a free kick to encounter I thought it was a Strath, so yeah, it looked from here. So Daniel Cross with the ball now, and Strathalbyn could finish up with 2 straight.
Taking his time to hand that ball back too.
I think they're lucky to get away with a few things here today, boys. I tell you.
So Strathalbyn now, just over halfway. We've got 15 and a half
Game on
minutes
if he
gone.
kicks this
So
one, boys.
yep, this is certainly going to turn the screws back onto the bays. In he comes, steps, staggers, hangs it up, puts it up, looks good,
Good kick.
looks good, comes back, straight back in, no problems at all. Strathalbyn on their way.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
As the central umpire will go and throw it up. Bit chopped up now, that centre circle out there. Good knockdown by Tonkin. Didn't go to anyone in particular though. Strathalbyn now,
Got
they
their
know they've
tail
got
up,
the job
boys.
in front of them. They certainly have got their tail up. It was Hartland over there, and it's Elliot, I think it was, that slipped over when he went to hand pass the ball.
A little bit of rain.
Over it goes over there to encounter Bay, and the player that tried to get through was Tool. He's had a few kicks, and the rain comes down.
Horizontal rain.
Yeah, it is this might be in Counter Bay's favour a bit if it starts to rain. The ball might get a little bit slippery at the moment, but it's going down there, knocked out, and here's a chance for Strathalbyn. Kick the ball, almost goes out of the top.
Simo, free kick, played it beautifully.
Oh, I think Simo.
Arms were getting flailed in the air,
I don't
yelling out at the umpire,
I don't
look at
reckon
me.
he was touching him as hard as what they said. Down the ground it goes, and the play at the back there, this ball's slippery now, hard to pick up out there. And this could be an interesting tackle there. The 3 of them, 4 go down on the ground, pick out of the pack, and then another goal.
Strath in front, boys.
That is
Cross.
39. And I think the umpire's coming out here now to change his mind, isn't it? Or ask the central umpire.
Wally, they're saying touched. Hamish is in there going, I touched
reckon
it.
it's a point.
And I reckon Wally's going to come back and say, no, it should not touched it.
No, I reckon it's a goal. I reckon the umpire said it's clean. Thank
Bingo.
you very much.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Right back at the bays, they've kicked. That's 4 this quarter.
4 goals this quarter.
4 this quarter is unbelievable. Up they go in the centre. Tonkin gets it for the bays. Tool gets it. Can't control it though. Just gets flicked out. He gets back into it again. Strathalbyn are over the top and forces a ball up on the wing on the club room side. Up he goes. Ruckman set themselves again. Up they go. Tonkin goes underneath, flicks it all out, can't get out enough. The Bay's in tall, gets a bit smothered. Out it comes, goes over there. That should be throw. Turned around, got away with it. Greenbank gets it for Strathalbyn, puts this ball up, goes out on there, counter Bay, turned around, comes out. She goes over the boundary line, and they scream for it because it come off his foot.
Yeah, hit the foot.
Hit the foot, and Strathalbyn now in Mark Elliott with the ball. That's play on. You can't come around. Instant. So he gets called up. Up it goes onto there, and the Bays are in there, and they defend well through there. And that one goes around a Bulldog. Bulldog for the Bays. Goes out wide now, and that's terrible. Gets so just touched and goes over, and that is living dangerously. So she goes over the boundary line for a throw in there by the boundary umpire in the forward pocket.
Must have just been touched inside.
Yep, just got the hands. He could have easily grabbed it too.
Rain's gone away for the
boundary. Yeah, just showers come in and out. Up they go, throws it up. Up they go. Short. Tonkin gets it down. Crispin picks up for the Bay, sidesteps around, can't get the handball around. Strathler niggling at him now, won't let them free. Gets wrapped up, put down, no attempt on it. The umpire's hanging, and he says, "No, I'm going to have it." Right on the forward flank for Strathalbyn. Up they go. Tonkin gets it down for the Bay. Out it comes there. Crispin gets one alrighty, one in the back, and the umpire sees it. Crispin for Encounter Bay on that 50-metre arc. Drives out, up onto the wing now. Out it goes. Someone over the back, out the front. Gets up there. Horrocks gets it, but there's nobody for the Bay back there. They've opened their forward lines and left it all to Strathalbyn to set things up. Strath now goes back 2-on-1. Turns round. Gets a hand to it. Out it goes. Strathalbyn. Counter Bay got the ball over top of him. Needs to sit there, and the umpire comes in and says, "I will ball up this at the 21-minute mark of the third quarter, Kevin."
On its way to the time on period now. Ball comes out loose. Strathalbyn get it down into that forward pocket area down there. Off hands it goes across the boundary line and out of bounds. So the ball's out of bounds now again in Strath's scoring area. Quick kick out of the pack here. We'll see a one-on-one in the goal square. See if this boundary umpire can chuck it in a bit further. In he goes. Gets it in short again. Hits the ruckman almost on the chest.
Two-game Duffield's on the ground.
And the ball's been pushed across the line and out of bounds. Yeah, the oldest one out there is in his second game for the day. Nathan Duffield. Boundary umpire throws it in again. Another fairly short one. Knocked down there by Tonkin. It's on the ground. Can they get it out? No one's going to get that out. They run into each other. The umpire
free kick, Bays.
A free kick goes to Encounter Bay. Here, player grabbed too high.
Gamble
now and kick it down from that half-back flank. Just puts it up high. The wind will blow it down. There's not too many Encounter Bay players in that session of play there, and Strathalbyn now get the loose ball and get it across.
Simo.
The ball will come in short there.
Won't get out of his hands there.
And you certainly, once he gets in front, gets himself in position, he does not very often spill the mark. And you've got now Simmons has already kicked two.
No, not a distance, not a problem. He's going to kick it from outside 50. The mark's right on 50.
Yeah, I think the player on the mark is a fair way back from the mark.
It's right on 50.
And in comes Simmons to have his shot for goal.
Sure.
And even if it does go the distance,
here we go.
Fall short, they'll force it through for a minor score. So Strathalbyn goes to 7-11 now. 4 points ahead of Encounter Bay, 7-7.
Hamish Tonkin to bring the football back in. Encounter Bay have not scored a goal in this quarter. A bit lax.
They won't get one now either.
Everything's just going wrong for Encounter Bay at the moment. The kick-ins come straight down the throat of Strath. They play on quickly, come back into Simmons. He's 35 metres out. He flies a bunch of Packer players and brings down the footy.
He's too strong for that.
He is way too strong. A lot of youth around him there trying to go up for the footy. Simmons just too cool.
Well, it was one on the three, wasn't it?
Jump. Yep. He had that footy. It was written right in his eyes. It was mine, and he was going to bring it down.
Yeah, the kick was always on from there. You could see it. One of the Bay players had to stand next to him.
30 metres out, directly in front. Distance not a problem this time. Accuracy is not a problem either. Simmons gets them a little bit further in front again. They move along.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Guy's got hold of it, throws it back in the centre. Up it goes again. Knocked down, well, almost knocked down by Tonkin. Tries to get a hand pass out. The hand pass is blocked though as he wants to put his fist to it, and the umpire will throw it up again. Right in the centre of the centre circle. Up it goes. All good knockdown there by Duffield. Duffield Counter Bay getting the ball though through Crispin. Crispin gets it over to Gamble. And
Gamble, look at that kick. Lucky it's out free. Oh, he's got 50 metres.
Yeah.
He's a bit lucky then because he kicked at the player with his back to him.
I wasn't watching behind the play, and the Duff's arguing the point about something here somewhere along the line.
Well, he can argue all he likes because he's not going to change it.
Obviously giving something away.
You probably still think he's playing B grade.
And
so
player with the ball that's going to have a shot here is Corey Gamble.
Haven't seen Corey have a crack for goals.
The player on the mark. Probably only about 30 metres out. Gamble
good.
Not
what,
get
doesn't
close.
look too bad.
That's all right.
Right
That's
over
how you
the
do
top of Louis' head.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
50, good kick for Corey Gamble under pressure into the breeze, so Book finally gets it back to the middle.
You watch Duffield come in here and just stand in the middle. You can see it. The way he's lined up, he's going to stand still underneath.
I think you read my mind, Trevor. I'll be waiting to see this. What's going to happen?
Yep.
Up she goes.
Here he goes.
Stand in there. Bang. Up over the top comes Callum. Handball. Ball goes down. Still up on the ground. Rode me like a pony. They're in there on the back of him. Up over the top. Strath now. Kick inside 50. Out the front is a danger man in Simmons. Can't get it. Ball gets turned around to O'Grady. O'Grady now lights up. Here's a good kick back of the pack. Good grab. Sticky fingers back there. It is by Austin McFarlane. He is 20 metres out directly in front. Thank you very much.
He judged it far better than anyone else. You can see he was always going to do it.
Yeah. Good fingers. Just carried him beautifully to him, didn't it? He's going back further than Dennis Lilly. I'm on with your call. Wants to kick it a bit further out. So McFarlane here to get that goal back. The kick is on its way. Wally doesn't go too far down there. McFarlane gets his goal for the match, and
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Of course here, 9-11 to Strath to 8-7 in Counter Bay.
Yeah.
Back in the centre now. Up she goes. Up they go. Tonkin goes right up. The Bays have not been getting it out. They finally have. Out they go. Good. Diving down. Doesn't get to it. Gets her up. Out it goes quickly. Handball comes out. Running past player quickly. That's it goes. There's a snap and he misses. Just Green. Paul Green for Encounter Bay. Minor score. They go to 8 goals. 8 to Strathalbyn. 9-11 on the FP Ag scoreboard.
Strath will bring the ball back in. They decide to go to the clubroom side with it. Not a bad kick. Going with the breeze out there. Down it goes. Counter Bay leading in the race for the ball with it here. Or a good kick off the ground though before anyone could get hold of it. By
Slip
Strath.
Over again.
Over it goes again, and their players over there are slipping. Another bad hand pass has gone out here.
They're in trouble now.
They're going to play for that one too.
There's a siren.
Luckily for them, the siren has sounded. That quarter wasn't that long, was it?
Yeah,
28.
20.
Right, okay. And it is 3/4 time now here at the Strathalbyn Oval. And that could have been a handy goal then to Strathalbyn right on the siren. Siren blew just at the wrong time for Strathalbyn to get another goal. But they did all right that quarter. They've got 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 6 goals to 1 in that quarter. So they've gone from almost being out of the game to right back in it now, and they lead by 9 points at the 3-quarter time break. So it's 9-11 Strathalbyn, 8 goals 8 in Counter Bay, and we're in for a good last quarter.
Yeah, certainly is indeed. The Strath coach got out in the middle there very, very quickly. He can sniff a bit of a win coming up here, so the boys keep playing well.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbor and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends, customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads, wholesale quarry direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Get any other scores?
No.
90.1 Happy FM, it's 13 past 4, and our match of the day broadcast from Strathalbyn, Strath versus Encounter Bay. Back to Kevin Curran, Nifty, Neville Miller and Trevor Pryor.
Beautifully timed there. Umpire has the footy. The ball goes aloft. Here's the start of the last quarter. Tap out it is by Tonkin. They need to get a wriggle on the bays. Quick hands goes up. Tyson Neal. A few changes have happened for Encounter Bay. Up he goes inside 50. Gary Carpenter's got the footy. Little bit of magic's needed by him. He's got plenty time. All the time in the world. He finally turns around and burns to Nick Marshall. One hand held to him. Holding Nick.
The other way.
Other way. How'd you see that one? But anyway, it doesn't matter. Strathalbyn's got the free kick. They go out. Out in the middle they can roll. Roll they do through. Comes out to Clark. Clark's looking for vision down the line. Fairly well trapped off, a bit sparse in it. The floaty old kick didn't hit the boot properly over the head. It goes to Simmons. Now back with the Hamish Tonkin. Tomish Tonkin now with the football. Loads out wide.
Good
Elijah Horrocks is out there deep. Running through with him is Crispin. He can help him. Go over the top. He didn't look at him. Come back inbound. Inbound he comes to the centre.
Now they
to
hold
Callum
it up.
Tonkin. Callum Tonkin goes backwards to Tyson Neal. He's back up on the ball, out of the forward lines. A long, big kick down there. Carpenty up underneath the footy. And who come down with the footy?
Carpenty.
Over the shoulder, says the umpire, and it will be Carpenty.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not. It's going the other way. Going to Hater, is it? It is. He gets his footy. The kick's not
That's
a real
gone.
good one. It's up over the top. It dribbles through, and only dribbles is good enough for a point. It goes to 8 goals, 9 in Encounter Bay, 9-11 Strathalbyn on FPX scoreboard.
Strathalbyn now with the ball. Comes out here in McNamara. Comes in, comes outside and drives on. Goes outside the 50 metre arc now, goes up over the back, can't get bound to it. Handball out there by Strath, hits the centre, he'll turn around, goes off. It's all Bays back in here. West can't pick it up, handball's out, finds himself Nick Marshall. Marshall goes up, here it goes, Carpenter's in there and he's let the body out and he drops it. Here we go, danger, Carpenter's got it and he's missed it by a mile.
It out of bounds
and it's going to be a free kick. No, it doesn't matter because it's untouched, so it goes straight over Strathalbyn.
Out of bounds it was.
Right in the back pocket there, right by the point post with the free kick. That was a bad miss by the boy then. Now he gets told get play on. Comes up here, up onto the forward flank clubroom side. Up they go, over the back. They turn around, they dropped it. Strath. Handball comes out, goes back forward again. Out they goes. Greenborough's got it. Goes around, turn around. Handball goes back. Out it goes. Turn around, Counter Bay making a mess of this. Out they go through. Handball out goes out by Bulldog. Comes all out. Turns around, handball's off,
West.
Goes over to West. West lines up, doesn't have very many shots like this. This looks good. And he's got this one, no problems at all. Westy gets it from Counter Bay. FPAG.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
What's it, boys?
Anyway, umpire's got hold of the ball now. Throws it up. It's very cut up out there in that centre circle. Tyson Neal's got it. They've got Tyson Neal. And the
hanging
umpire
on.
pays
How can
a
you
free
pick
kick.
it from there because he's...
Well, the other umpire
He had
was
the
standing
ball.
right in front of it anyway.
It's not going to Tyson, it's going to the other Bay player, so...
That's Nick
I reckon that's
Marshall.
Nick Marshall.
Yep.
So
Forward
Nick
line
Marshall's
boys are
got
in
it
the
right
centre.
in the centre, puts it up high, let the breeze try and do it. Over it goes. No one manages to get over
Carpenter,
that.
no, dropped
Carpenter,
it.
he tried to do it. He's still back in the mix. If he gets it, dives on top of the ball out there, holds it in, and the umpire will come in and throw it up. Umpire throws it up now, 35 metres out from Encounter Bay's goal. It's on the ground. Here's a chance now for Elijah Horrocks. He puts the ball on the boot. The umpire leans back and it's another minor score to Encounter Bay. So Encounter Bay 9-10. Strathalbyn 9-11. The point the difference.
Yeah, 1 point the difference it is indeed.
Looks like the Bays are up though, doesn't it?
Yeah, McNamara gets hold of the footy, loads up a big one, up into the square she floats, comes off hands, no one to it, Bays down, a quick hurried kick off the ground, hurried kick comes off the ground and now by Strath, comes underneath it, Mika Elliott's trying to use the one hand, it does it, gets away with it beautifully, the hand comes up, wasn't good enough for the run on through, she's a squabble, it's at the ground, it's down at the end of the cricket pitch, and she's at centre half forward for Strath, and the umpire will ball up. She's up and about now, boys. The tempo's lifted from both sides. Ball comes back into O'Grady. Smothered kick off the ground. Nick Marshall can be first to it. Fife's coming in to give him a hand. Strath player gets in there. Others that ball goes to ground. Umpire will come in and ball up once again. And here comes the drizzle again.
Yep.
She's
It'll
getting
be a bit
darker
more than
over
drizzle for a while, so.
It's darker, isn't it, now? Umpire with the footy, up they go. Tonkin gets the punch back over.
Oh, he nearly threw him, I thought.
Crispin,
That
I
was
thought
close.
what we were looking at earlier, Kev was nearly going to come into play again.
Yeah, only a lot worse.
Yeah, umpire says, what are you doing, Callum? He's come in, he's going to mope over the shoulder. A free kick will go the way of Strathalbyn through Ryan Clark. Callum was a little bit ambitious there. Clark now loads up the footy inbound. Who can they find a target? They can't. Goes to hands. Counter Bay can come out the back door, they will. Load up the kick, comes on clubroom side. Fife has got to do some run. The young legs here from Fife's got to work. Control. Oh no, it's not Fife, it's Kleinik. Kleinik gets the football, turns around the body, needs someone to run in to help him out. Nice little bump there to Nick Marshall. Comes off hands to the boundary line. Boundary umpire will come into play right in front of us here. It's Strathalbyn Ovals. We are ever so lucky to be sitting up in this beautiful two-storey building
Nice and warm in here.
Beautiful in here, and the umpire gets it over to Callum Tonkin, just tries to lay it off for the run on through. Tonkin again gets another tat through. Nick Marshall goes in with a tackle, comes back outwards to O'Grady with the football, looks forward, vision's good, eyes down, kick over the back, pack of players. Bay's got it, Renshaw gets hold of the footy again.
Well done.
Hamish Tonkin, nice little turn and will burn. Tonkin goes forward, here
Crispin
we go,
will
they're
go
out.
on mine.
Crispin's out all on his own. We don't panic, Jack, just pick up the footy, go forward. He goes too low to
hanging
Gary Carpentry. Goes out.
Left
Elijah
foot.
Corrix has it. Left foot around the body. Can hiatus get out of the footy again? That's bouncy ball. Rushed on through for Strathalbyn. 1 point. We have a drawn ball game, boys. 9-11 apiece on the FPX scoreboard.
Strathalbyn with the ball now. Under pressure this quarter. They turn around and wraps it up so far. The Bays have already had one draw this year. Could go again. Up they come out and he finds his player out in the back lines. Goes off, comes in again. He finds his player out. He's looking for the ball to come out. That's Mark Tucker. Tucker now will get called to play on. There he goes. Play on now, he says. Up he goes. Drives this ball up. Up they go. Turns around, good grab, can't get to it. The Bays get up, pick the ball up. Only have to get it out to Crispin. He gets out there, sidesteps around, breaks it up. Now he goes, he just bombs that one up. Comes out to Carpentry. Carpentry leads, goes out there, and he had to get a hand on that, and the umpire's got no idea. He turned around and boundary umpire it is.
I think the players
We'll make that one up.
We'll make that one up, and it's give it to Strath. Carpentry should be screaming that he touched it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, why didn't he?
He should be touching all the way there. It's so close. The boundary umpire had no idea.
He's too far away.
The goal umpire don't even think it went into play either. So.
No, he couldn't see it from back there.
So anyway, Strathalbyn will be recipients of this through the ball going out without being touched off of a kick. It's probably a bad mistake by the Bays then. So anyway, now they get it. They drive this up to the wing, far side. Over they goes, over the back, offhand. Strath get it, they drop it, play on, the Bays recover, comes back out, it goes up to Crispin again. Crispin for the Bays, puts it forward, Carpentry goes up, punch comes, this time it's offhand, and both umpires are there to watch it. Forward pocket for Encounter Bay. Into attack, it's all tied up here at the Strath Oval. Vital here for both sides here to get a win. Keeps them right in and just keeps them the advantage. Off it goes, it's a bit low. Tonkin gets it, pushes it all up. Over it goes. Horrocks kicked with his right foot. Over the back it goes, and it's out of bounds. It'll be a free kick to Strathalbyn. Right next to the point post. In he comes. Plays on now. Goes off, comes back from where it comes. Out there, and that's a good mark, and I reckon that's out there too. Clark for Strathalbyn. Just outside the 50-metre arc on the back flank. Drives this up in. He's just playing position here. Up they go. Counter Bay went up. Tonkin couldn't grab the mark. Out it comes. Strath through. Puts it all back. Goes back into Encounter Bay. They get wrapped up there. And Mark Elliott couldn't do anything. And it's going to be a ball up by the central umpire. Everybody gets themselves set over there. Up they go. Tonkin gets up, slapped down there by Clark for Strath. Goes back down, gets wrapped up, and he turns around and it gets up onto there. So 9.5 minutes in the last quarter, 9-11 apiece at the Strathalbyn Oval.
Umpire throws the ball up again. Chance now for Strathalbyn. I think the free kick has been paid to Encounter Bay though. Tyson Neal's got it, and if he puts his boot on it, which he has, that's a long kick
out the back. Someone's got to be out the back.
There's someone out the back. Oh, the player then.
Tackle.
I think that was McNamara.
That was Gary Carpentry or McNamara. That's out of your weight game.
He's way out of his weight limit there. Anyway, umpire throws it up again. Down on the ground it goes. There's a quick kick out of the pack down there by Clark. Clark puts it over that far side of the ground. Player there the manages to get rid of it like a hot spud. He goes in now, and Tyson Neal takes the chest mark.
Bit too far for him.
Yeah, he's too far out now. Although the
I don't know.
Oh, he is too far because he slipped over as he went to kick it. And
good
coming
mark.
out there is a good mark being taken by Paul Green. So Green's got hold of it for Encounter Bay, and he's got a chance here to put the team 6 points up. Be 6-1, you would think.
Don't know about Paul Green.
No,
it's
a 3-point
Kangaroo
player,
Island,
so
I
you
think.
think
Kangaroo Islander.
Kangaroo
That's
Island
right.
player, I think. Yep.
he would just treat this like a sack of hay, won't he? Just boot the heck out of it.
And he comes in there to take his shot. Puts the ball on the boot.
Oh, hello.
It's not a bad sort of kick. The Encounter Bay mob like it. Does the goal umpire?
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Worry.
Don't have to worry about it. You don't
have
never
to
know.
worry now.
There's been some comebacks today. And there's another one up the road we want to know about too. Umpire with the footy up in the middle, they go again. Simmons in the ruck work this time. In case into Callum Tonkin, hanging on it is, but a kick out of it. It's a hurried kick up, in the air she goes. Can the footy bounce the right way? It can for the Bays. The handball comes out to Nick Marshall. Nick Marshall goes to Tyson Neal. Can they break away? Jack Crispin has got 15-metre breakaway. He goes short.
Carpeney.
He goes to Carpeney again. Fourth time lucky. Hits Carpeney on the chest.
Always going to go to a player, that kick.
So Gary Carpenter, what do we got? 40 metres, scoreboard pocket. He'll have the breeze poking this one back in. There's a pretty sight for you, Trev. Nice rainbow
Yeah,
up
it's
over
full
the top.
too, isn't it? That would look good on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone on live streaming, that is a real picture, that one.
Yeah. So Gary Carpenter, important kick for Encounter Bay. On his way in. From about 45.
He's got it. He's
kicked out
happy
of
as
it.
Larry.
Oh, Wally Gratz back there's pretty happy with that one. Goal to Gary.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
By Tyson Neal, but he lays a tackle, puts the pressure on him.
Oh,
there it goes, beautiful tackle there. Turns around, comes out though. Strath now, that was a little flick up in the air. They're screaming for holding the ball, but they didn't get it. Encounter Bay now, picks it all up, steps back inside, kicks it. This is a pressure one. Out it comes. Oh, that's in the back of that shove. Turns around, goes up there, the last goal kicker for the Bay. Sockers off the ground. Out they go, Gary Carpenter. Watch him lay this one. Oh. Bang! Down he goes and head high.
Might be a bit. And he grabbed it like a billiard ball.
Yeah, the Strath player knew though. He went down.
And 50.
Oh, he say something, did he?
No, I don't know if the ball went back directly or whatever. I don't know what's going on. But
don't know, I wouldn't have thought because he had the ball, so it must have been a chat, so yeah. So, 50 metres, now he's called play on. Turn around, Strathalbyn put themselves under pressure. Up it goes, Encounter Bay up, thumps it down. They've got the run of it now, on the back lines. Out they go. Strath threw that one out. It's a free kick to Encounter Bay in the centre half back. Got the ball, he's got the player on the wing, but he can't use it. He's using it further. Out it goes really wide. Garrett, he's going to make up for time here. Sockers it off the ground. Goes forward. Out it comes to Encounter Bay now. He's got the run of it. Picks it all up. Spins back around. Goes over. Comes Strath though. Recover beautifully out the back line and comes out onto the wing. Floater though, and it gets out there. Couldn't take it there in O'Grady for Strath. Goes back down, ticks around. No, Encounter Bay picked it all up, goes it all out, back inside. Not the handball to do when you're facing.
Handball, boys.
Turn around, Mark Elliott for Strath. Picks up the ball, comes out wide, gets the player out in Pegler, Daniel Pegler. Goes up, Encounter Bay spoiled from behind. 2-on-1 here now, just shepherd off, which he has, and he's fumbled it up and he's made a meal of that one, Encounter Bay has.
Oh, they've got the numbers.
Up it goes, Strath into there. Out it comes, Encounter Bay, slipping and sliding. I can't work that one out. Goes out. That was high and the umpire can't see it. And this is going to be a ball up on the forward flank for Strathalbyn. Turn around, 2 goals of difference here, and it's in the Strathalbyn's attacking zone. Up they go. Shepherd out the ruckman. You can't do that in the show. You know, there they go. Sock it off the ground by Encounter Bay. Here they come now. Carpeney gets it. He spins around. He'll go for holding the ball. Doesn't. Gets away with it. Comes back to Carpeney. He'll sidestep back in. Goes around. Turns around. Ducks. Weaves. Bobbles. Ups and down like a cork in the ocean. And out it goes. Now comes Elijah Horrocks and takes
That's the
it.
player of the day from Gary.
Strath player down here with cramp, I think.
How did you get out of that?
I don't know, it was like a cork in the ocean, wasn't he? He was bubbling around, back turning, up and down. I thought if that was me fishing line, I had the biggest bite I've ever seen. Anyhow, Elijah Horrocks now. I don't know about the real distance on it. It'll be his better kick.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of his good kicks. Puts it all up, drives it, and he's hoiked it on the inside, typical left footer.
Nice pass.
Up it goes, off hands, in the forward pocket for a ball in. 16 and a half minutes gone on a FP Ag scoreboard. Encounter Bay 11-11, Strathalbyn 9-11.
It's out of bounds now, right in front of the scoreboard.
Strath player still down here too.
One man short
Right
out
in
there,
front
boys.
of the scoreboard. Well, Strathalbyn could be one down, yeah. Well, less than other players. Got to get off quick anyway.
It's only
to be
cramp.
replaced. Now there's a quick hand pass by Strath. Gets it over to his player in that back pocket area. Puts it up high. Down it goes to the half back line for Strath. Off hands again it goes. Now they got the numbers. No one to kick it to. There's only two out there. There'll be two Encounter Bay players to one Strath. But luckily they go backwards with it down there. Goes over to Elliott. They could have a long shot for goal here. Will it go through? No, it doesn't. It stops just at the last minute. And the ball comes out now, and it's been marked over there by, is it Austin?
Jake Austin,
has got it, yep. So Austin's got hold of it, puts it
That's
on
a
the left
floater.
boot. That is a float again in the back of the pack. I think it came down fairly hefty on there. That was Sweetman that's trying to get it. He's crawling along the ground. He's not going anywhere at the moment. Finally, it's picked up out here.
He's dropped it.
By Pegler. And the ball now is on the ground. Or the umpires let play go on here.
Nice
Out of the pack it goes. Callum Thompson did it. Crispin comes in. He gets past everybody out there and puts it down into the forward
Whistle,
line.
free kick.
There's a whistle there.
Coming
and it's
back.
a free
Or
kick
down the
being
ground.
paid by the umpire.
back,
that
I
was
think.
well behind the play then.
Jack,
And
is it?
Jack
No,
put his
Bulldog.
head down.
No, it's come back.
It's got to
going
come
back
back.
again.
Yeah, it's come back.
It's Jack's ball,
It's
isn't
back there. It's on, point. It wasn't, it's just got him high. So it comes back to him.
So
He's got
Crispin's
him lined
got
up
hold
across
of
the
it
centre.
now.
Across the centre.
He's had plenty of time to work around to kick it, but all the players have got down the other end fairly quickly while that happened. Down to the half forward line it goes. Out of the pack it comes. Picked up now by the little fella, and I reckon that's Sweetman that's got it again. Sweetman
go,
kicks
out the
it
back.
into the forward line.
Renshaw!
And
Wrong end of the ground.
And the player slipped over down there for Strathalbyn. I reckon that
was
might have
Wheaton.
been Wheaton that
Yep.
slipped over out there. And
What's the backman coming forward?
is it Renshaw?
Yeah.
that's got
Yep.
it? Renshaw's got it out there for Encounter Bay. And this, if he puts this one through, this will just
He's a
about
backman.
be the medleys,
He's a
I would
backman.
think.
He's a backman.
Oh, he's a backman, so this
Back-
could possibly go straight
out.
out of bounds on the full.
No worries, he's got it. Loves it.
Oh, the
Loves
boys are
it.
going to come and get him here. Good goal there by Renshaw.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Footy in the middle. Oh, centre circle's going to need some work. Up in they go again. Ruckjewel comes from Callum Tonkin, gone hard all day as he does. Ball being stoppage will come in the middle. Umpire says there's not a lot in that one. I'll have it and we'll reset it and ball up. Ball up he will again. I think Baysmore had just done enough here to hang on. Ball comes back up over the top. Strath trying to go on through. That's the player that was down up on the ground with the cramp there for a long time. I think he probably should be having a bit of a rest on the ground. He looks knackered. Ball comes back
got to
up
kick more
again.
than
Tap
3
over
goals,
the
Strath, to
top.
win it.
Callum goes through to him. Sweetman comes out. Jack can run onto the footy. Can it sit up for him? He doesn't need to. He has a little hack off the ground. A bouncy ball comes out to Hayter. Hayter gets hold of it, can go backwards inside to Sweetman. He tries to do it alone on the ground. The baby crawl, everything's happening. Doesn't happen. Strath comes out. Norwell knocked out from him. Picked up there by Crispin. Crispin goes forward to
Good
Green.
grab.
And a good pack by Green. Green is, how's he going for distance? Too far out. Gary wants it in a hurry into the square. He's been waved off on that
Waited
one.
too long, I think.
Yep.
That's all right. He wastes time anyway.
Yeah, well, they've got
50 metre, he's going for home. He's given a
as I
signal.
said, they've got to kick more than 3 goals, and they've only got a couple of minutes to do it.
Get on the line, boys, he said. This one's coming in. No, he doesn't. Oh, nice check. Comes back out, finds Elijah Horrocks, squares him up. Little bit more gain on the distance.
I think they
About the same distance he kicked last time,
yeah.
and he couldn't. He got it off the outside the boot.
Yeah.
Left-footers. Left-footers.
Left-footers. I like him better on the run, Elijah, but never mind. Back him in here. Elijah Horrocks on his way in from right on 50. Loads
That's
up the
gonna be
40.
good
He's
enough.
good. He's good through that one. He's made it a lot better. He's connected it beautifully. The Bay boys are gone out.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
On, and I think Strath might feel a bit sorry here.
Time on.
Up they go, up they turn around, gets it out, it comes. Beautifully going around there by Encounter Bay. He gets travelled up, turn around, steps into his own player, ran into him, goes out it comes. Horrocks gets it again, drives it up. Here's Gary Company, over the back, picked up by Nick Marshall. There she goes. There's the big nail.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
They've done it by themselves, and the goals have come in this last half too, which is hard yakka.
That's amazing. I can't believe that scorecard. 6-0. Unreal. What a turnaround.
Back in the centre, up she goes. Strath slightly get it, comes back down, sock it out there quickly there by Heartland. Comes out there, the Bays have got it, turns around, gets wrapped up, doesn't go, comes out the back. There's a backhanded flick out by there. Gets up in the forward lines for Strath. Picked it all up, intercepted by
Tonkin to Tonkin.
Out it goes, handball over goes. Comes out to Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal goes up. Over it goes. Toole gets it. He turns around, gets tackled, comes back down. Crispin's back in it. He's getting hung onto it. Didn't have the ball, and he goes down. He'll get a ball up. Umpire says still getting thrown around, but he finally says now I will have a ball up in the true centre. Up it goes. Up goes a ruckman. Goes out there. Out they go, straight down to Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal goes bang, straight up to the centre, over the back, doesn't matter, out the bounds, and it goes a free kick to Strathalbyn in the back pocket. Comes in quickly, comes out, finds his player quickly there, and Redden goes off. He finds his player, and this is going to be Heartland. Heartland picks himself up here now, goes off, up the centre. Westy goes out, gets his foot to it, well done, trapped it out, comes back, Horrocks gets to it, for Elijah, for Encounter Bay, goes off, up it goes, Toole gets over, straight out the back to Strath. Strath almost looked like they got a man in defence, but it's too late for him. Over it goes, turns around, comes over quickly to Ryan Clark for Strath. Strath puts it all up they goes, over the back, turns around, gets off onto there, kicks it around there, finds his player out there, and he turns around. Strathalbyn will have a kick, a turn around, and they will have a shot directly out, only about 5 metres out, and it turns around to Richard O'Grady. Kick one in the second
quarter, yeah.
Yep. We'll get this one. Trouble is, though, it's 25 minutes gone, so it's not really going to help.
He's got to get a few more.
Yeah, it's not really going to help Strath. Clock will be against him. Drives it all up. No problems at all. Strathalbyn 10.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
they always say, an old saying in the football here, if you get more goals than minutes time, you should have the game won. So Strath are really going to struggle.
Yeah, up they go again in the middle again. Tap out. It is by Strathalbyn this time. They haven't given up the ghost. Ball comes backwards. Back door it goes into 19 up in there.
Comes a green back now.
Yeah, he's been quiet now this last half, hasn't he? Ball comes in, comes a couple of bounces, finally gets rid of it. Stealth gets it. Handball back up over the top to Pegler. Pegler underground and Mika Elliott, not too good at one to him. Comes back to the bay through Sweetman. Sweetman comes back down again. Strath can't get hold of the footy. She's going to the boundary line. They'll force the issue. Boundary umpire come into play right in front of the coach's boxes. A little bit argy-bargy. Don't worry about that, boys. Oh, you're going to give a free kick away, Mika.
Not with swinging arms.
No, that's a bit silly. We'll come back in. Callum Tonkin gets over the top to Tyson Neal. Runs his full 15, unloads the kick. The kick down the line, but up underneath it down there is the big fella there, McNamara.
He's probably their best.
Little one comes over to crop top to Tucker. He goes forward to Pegler. Pegler stands centre wing, looks to go. Whoops, no option there. Comes back the other side. The wobbly old kick comes down to Duff. He's already played the reserves game. Spent half this game sitting on the fence. Yeah, still, those big old legs of his be getting a little bit tired.
Pinch hitter in the ruck.
That's what once they get cold, though, they take a bit of warm it up, don't they?
Yeah, they're pinch hitting with him in ruck against Tonkin.
Yep.
Knowing how good he is.
Boundary umpire back in, up over the top. Bit of an airy from both ruckmen in there. Simmons at the bottom of the pack. She's trapped in there. Umpire will come in and ball up.
27 and a half minutes gone, folks. So it will be a Bay win. Up it goes. Tonkin gets it out, comes out, ticks around quickly there in Jake Austin for the Bays. Comes out in the forward flank. Strathalbyn got it. He gets picked up. He gets wrapped around. Snap kick goes around, and there's a one-handed mark there by Encounter Bay. And there goes the siren, folks. She's gone off. 27 and a half minutes, and we've got the visitors. Encounter Bay have come home with the sails up, and they've got 14-11, 95 points, defeating Strathalbyn 10-11-71 on the FP Ag scoreboard.
Well, that was a hell of a last quarter, wasn't it? Right from Encounter Bay, we thought it was right in there.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.